Welcome, weary adventurers, to the Dungeon Brothers, episode 3 in the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. I am joined here by Bjord, Snowman, and Oxcar Battlehammer. Welcome, fellas. No time for real names anymore. This is serious business, boys.
Oxcar, that's me.
How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, man. Bloody excited for this, man.
Good.
D&D Day.
D&D Day. Woohoo. So, look, when we finished the last episode, we had a lot happen, and we ended up at the snapping line. You guys went to sleep. We're going to do something a bit different at the start of these episodes now. We're going to do the recap in a different way, something a little bit special for you all. So the adventurers find themselves, it is morning time at the snapping line. Hannah is ready, serving breakfast, and you guys find yourselves at the table conversing and chatting, and that's where I'll leave it to you guys. Off you go.
Morning, Bjord. How did you sleep?
Oh, not too bad. Had another strange dream. We can chat about that later.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm just going to get out this pipe that I've got here and just start smoking. Hannah, are you here somewhere? I'm hungry.
Smoking the reefer. Hannah comes over. This morning is waffle morning. So she's got these freshly baked waffles with a little bit of ice cream on the side. Pretty fancy. Hannah says it's pretty fancy, but keep in mind that this whole place does smell like fish. So it's kind of like fish waffles. But
fish waffles.
Yeah, and fish ice cream.
Delicious.
Yum. Your favourite. Yeah.
Sounds the best. Definitely. Question here. Are there many people in the tavern at this time of the day?
Yeah, tavern's pretty busy. So this is, you guys are up surprisingly early considering you did have a couple of drinks last night and you were celebrating your victory. And yeah, there's people in here before their morning shift, before they go off to their fishing and their day jobs. A couple of people scattered around in the inn, for sure.
Okay, yeah. Well, so I guess we've had some breakfast now. Feeling pretty good there. And
what a day, Oscar. What a day. It was such a great adventure. You nearly died twice.
I did nearly die. And at that point,
fantastic.
I've been smoking my pipe for a while, and I pull out the loot, and I yell in a loud voice, "Who wants to hear the story of the haunted house?"
Hannah goes, Me, I do.
And I say, "Well, sit yourself down and be ready, and I shall tell you of the story."
A couple of sleepy patrons kind of like just start looking over to what you're doing and making their way over, watching intently.
Can you hear that guitar?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay, so this is my in-game loot that I'm playing in real life. Come around, weary people and friends, and hear the story of the haunted house. So we set off in the morning, down the road, and came upon a haunted house which we were sent to investigate. And as we came up, the house did look haunted. It was old and scary. And as we neared, a storm came through. It was very foreboding. So we entered close to the house and were immediately attacked by all sorts of creatures.
Weasels and snakes, my God.
But we pushed them aside with hammer and axe and
Pointy sticks.
We weren't afraid. We decided to enter the haunted house from the back door. And as we came inside, we saw a stairway going downstairs. And as we neared, there was a terrible screeching scream. Most people here today would have run for their lives, but not the brave Oxcar and Bjord. No.
If I remember, you got feared.
I was not feared, but at this point, by the way, the smoke that I've been smoking has been coming to life, because this is a pipe of remembrance, which in smoke form in the room replays what's been happening there. And it's very clear in the smoke that Oscar was actually shit scared. But he carries on with the story anyway. No, I was brave.
So the people
carry-
at this point are like perplexed watching the smoke figures, that they play out exactly what you're singing about. All the smoke figures kind of keep forming in and out of each other and creating these vivid memories in front of you guys. And people are just kind of like, what the fuck is happening here? Very impressed so far.
At that point, I jump up on the table and grab my pirate hat out and say, "You travellers, if you're enjoying the show, feel free to put some gold coins in the hat for us."
All right, while Mikey's playing, Curdy, quickly roll a performance check for me, please.
Oh no, I'm terrible at performance. Hang on. 11.
11. Okay. A couple of people throw down a few silver. I'd say there's maybe 5 silver on the table so far.
Excellent. Oscar, would you like a cocktail?
Yes, please. And anyway, on with the story. So we carry on downstairs. We find ourselves a hidden room with a hidden door. We go through the door, and what do you think we see? Ghosts? No. Skeletons? No. But bandits! And a battle ensued. And the battle... Well, the battle was easy for Oxcar. I think Bjord was quite scared and missed all of his shots. Of course, the smoker relaying a different story there.
My first shot was a critical hit, thank you.
Sharpshooter sucks.
I'm telling the story here. So after the battle, we look around the room. We see some chests, boot lockers, and we're going to forget about those because they did not open for us. And in the smoke, you can see Oscar with a stumped toe hopping around after having kicked one. And we found another secret door, and we entered. And inside the room, around the corner, was a slippery slope covered in slime. And at this moment, Oxcar had a memory. Back in his days in the mountains, Oscar was known as the shield skiing champion of the town. And he thought this would be the perfect time to prove his worth. Because here we have a slippery slope covered in slime. And so Oscar slid down and performed a backflip, landing gracefully on both feet at the bottom of the hill, holding a shield. And of course, the smoke showed the real story, which was that he stacked it totally very badly, got covered in slime and lost some damage. But anyway.
And I had to wash him off with my water bottle.
Wash him off the water bottle. So, after a few small encounters with little bandits and whatnot, we come to a large cavern filled full of bandits and a very tall, very handsome, striking pirate. And a battle ensued. Oscar ran forward and took on all 10 people in the room at once, all on his own, because that is the sort of thing Oscar Battlehammer does. The smoke shows there was about 4, but in any case, there was a rain of hammers and swords and arrows and fire, and through it all, Oscar held strong, and eventually
He nearly died.
seeping away
Very close.
consciousness, and he saw a light. The dwarven mistresses were calling him, "Come, Oscar, come here. Come towards the light." But Oscar knew he had work to do to carry on in the world, so he came back and carried on the fight and killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10, all on his own with his battle hammer. Yes! They tried to run away, but they could not. And in the end, only the lush-looking pirate there was left. And he was... Sandbalay, squealing for mercy. The day was won. And so we talked, but Sandalay knew we would not let him go for free. He knew we were going to kill him. His look in our eyes was very clear. And so he ran. And Oxcar, being the honourable man he is, allowed him to pass so that Bjord could kill him. The smoke doesn't show that. The smoke shows that Oscar completely missed his hammer shit. And Bjord strikes him through the chest, killing him dead. Now, everyone here, every standard adventurer would think, well, that's enough. We've had some battle, we've had some glory. It's time to go home. Bo, no, not Oxcar and Bjord. They decided more adventure was to be had. So they went back inside.
Easy cocktail, Oscar.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Two,
Please pour it down my throat, Bjord.
two Clausmopolitans coming right up.
What?
When we went back inside, we found a room full of skeletons. They were easily dispatched by Oscar. But then, around the corner came the alchemist. Yes, you Saltmarshians, you will know of the alchemist. He was there in his outfit.
Ooh.
Ah. Ooh, yes, you know of whom I speak.
The alchemist.
But
The alchemist. He's talking
The
about
alchemist. The alchemist, yes. He was ready for battle. However, the alchemist wasn't the alchemist you would expect. This alchemist was dead. He was the living dead. Yes.
You can hear the gasps in the crowd around
Yes. Any normal man would have run, but not Oscar. No, he charged headlong into battle, and they had a fight of legends. Oscar came out on top, with the alchemist vanquished. The adventurers we're weary now. We've had a long day. We've vanquished the alchemist, and we've solved the riddle of the haunted house, which is not at all haunted, by the way. And so we decided to leave the home. But as we rounded the last corner before leaving, they were set upon by Ned. Oscar killed him in one blow. The end.
And there was much rejoicing. Everyone is absolutely loving that story there. More intrigued by, you see kind of people up watching the smoke, which, by the way, has now dissipated after you guys have finished your very nice wrap-up. Guys, I'm going to get the chat to decide. What do you give them out of a performance on that one, out of 20? What do we give them, chat? What do we give them? I think that was pretty good. I think that was pretty good up there. Welcome, Adam. 30, 20, natural 20. Okay, natural 20. So at the end of your performance, there is, I'm going to say, there might have been 15 people watching. They've all put a few gold in each. So you guys pocket yourselves, let's say, 35 gold pieces from that performance, which is fucking good. That's like 10 nights in the inn, plus a bunch of Clausmopolitans right there.
Well, I did shake the head around a bit, but I think you could take the 30, Oscar.
Yes.
And I will take 5.
Yes, no worries.
For a commission.
Very well played, gentlemen. That was awesome, by the way. You don't understand this, Big Oz man? Well, we're in that third episode, but essentially adventurers went off and did a bunch of stuff and adventuring, and now we're back here kind of chilling in the inn at the Snapping Line, which is where we kick off this episode. In the Snapping Line, Hannah is the bartender, just served you gents a couple of fresh Clausmopolitans, which is a house cocktail made of potatoes and shrimp. It's kind of got like it almost tastes like mashed potato with seafood. Very delicious.
Well, Bjord, now that we've had some breakfast, we probably better go see the big boy, hey?
Yes, we have much to tell him.
Anders Solmore.
Anders.
Okay.
All right. You guys
See
want
you,
to
Hannah.
venture off to Anders' house?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. Let me put on. Yeah, this will do. What have we got here? Let's put something on here. Okay, so you guys, you roll up to Anders' house. Same thing. Two big double doors. You knock at the door, and Skerrin comes quite quickly, running up. Has a very perplexed look on his face. He goes, "Oh, welcome, travellers. I was not expecting you. Let me just fetch my master." 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Closes the door in your face, and off he rushes.
Can I roll an insight check or something like that to gauge his expression?
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Yeah. Roll a insight check.
Okay. Completely legitimate.
Natural one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he did look perplexed, and you can kind of gauge that much, that he looked confused to see you. Maybe he didn't expect to see you this early. I mean, you just took you guys one night so far, so that's kind of what you gauge from it, but you really have no further reads on that. At this
I just
point,
said to Oscar, that was an odd look, Oscar. Anyway.
Yes, well, whatever. I'm here for the
Yep.
money.
Yep.
Scarin comes back. Come on in, travelers. Come on in. You must tell us all about the haunted house. Come on in. Same thing. He walks in front of you guys and then turns the corner. And then when you guys turn the corner, he has like just gone. Like you cannot see him in the hallway anymore. Like he's just very fleet-footed man. Left you guys in the hallway. At this point, you hear this. Ah, travelers, come on through. How did you go? How was the haunted house? Good news, I hope. Good news. Come on in. Have a seat. And he pulls out 2 seats at his big round table that he's got in his dining hall.
Yeah. Oscar goes and takes a seat and says hello.
Yes, hello, and we're back.
Welcome back,
Um,
Oxcar and Bjord. Tell me, did you have success at the haunted house? You must tell me all. I've been waiting your return. I'm keen to hear.
I leave it to you,
Yes.
Bjord.
Yes, we've had a lot of success. I hope you're sitting down because we've got quite a lot to tell you. So upon arrival to the haunted house, we didn't find any clear indication of haunting at all. In fact, we noticed some footprints leading in the front door and on the way down to the cellar. The cellar has an extension to it, and when we went into the cellar, there were some hired mercenaries there.
Hired mercenaries,
And-
you say?
Yeah.
Do you
We,
know? Did you find any insignia, anything on them to say where they were hired? So not haunted. No ghosts. The ghost
No
stories.
ghosts.
No ghosts.
No ghosts. Look, we will continue on with the explanation because they clearly hired help. We didn't get a chance to interrogate any of them. As we continued deeper into the cellar, out of the back of the cellar it leads to a ocean cave, and that was also full of mercenaries, and it was also full of a pirate.
Pirates, the sea princes.
Indeed.
What would
and-
mercenaries and the sea princes want with the haunted house?
Well, I hate to break it to you, but the haunted house is a cover for a smuggling operation.
Ah.
We found all sorts of goods in there. We found your fish included, which is why we believe that you are legitimate. So we found some of your fish, we believe.
At this point,
well as
his face, whole expression changes, and you can tell that he is quite angry at what he's hearing you say at the moment. Yeah, and I'll let you keep going.
So we managed to recover some of the goods, but we believe someone has hired the mercenaries. And on one of the men that tried to kill us, we found a mark, a skull and crossbones tattoo on his left arm. Does that mean anything to you?
Skull and crossbone. No. A tattoo, you say?
A tattoo on his left arm. Yep.
No, that insignia does not ring any bells to me. But I must say, a haunted house, perfect cover for a smuggling ring, don't you think?
Exactly. But there is some merit to the stories because there was a door we were able to get into that was marked danger. And when we explored further, we found the alchemist. But he's not the alchemist that you would hear in the stories about. He was a skeleton. And we found in his... obviously, Oscar bravely vanquished him. And in his laboratory, we found that he had been trying to crack the code for making gold. We found a book of his experiments and a special stone. I'm not quite sure what they do yet.
An alchemist. See, maybe the stories do have part truth to them. It seems perhaps maybe the house was haunted by the alchemist, and maybe the smugglers were using it as this to their advantage, knowing that people wouldn't dare set foot in this place. So
That was our conclusion as well.
I guess the big question remains: did you find the root of this smuggling ring, or do you feel there is still
No.
more to be discovered?
Well, so we found a lamp and a signal book. So someone on shore was signaling ships and back and forward, and then they were smuggling goods in through the cave, and we presume to somewhere in this very town.
Ah.
So
Now,
we don't know much more than that. Do you have any
at this
suspicions?
point, he goes, Scarron, please, I need you to check the fishing manifest. Were there any fish from my docks that are unaccounted for? Anything stolen? We may have a rat on the inside, I must know. Now, Bjord, Oxgar, this has now become a matter for the town council.
I must interrupt. One more bit of information I neglected to tell you. I was told by a man threatened with death that someone on the council is in on the smuggling operation. So I'd caution you about who you speak to.
Bjord, between you and I and Oxgar, this does not surprise me, which is why I'm checking my manifest. I believe there is someone on the inside. Luckily enough, there are enough town council members that I trust, and should there be a rat in the room, this may be a way to reveal them. So we must have this meeting. I request that yourself and Oxgar be present. The next town council meeting is in 3 days' time, 4 p.m. at the council halls. Please make yourselves available, because we need to discuss this and a way forward. It's likely that we may need to find the root of the cause and stop the smuggling ring. But for now, without meeting with my superiors, we cannot make that decision. At this point, he pulls out a bag of gold. Now, on a brighter note, you guys have done a good job. As promised, 220 gold pieces, every one there, and he places it on the table for you.
Thank you. We like a man of his word, and we'll be keen to do business.
At this point, Scarron returns with a book, hastily. Anders, there was no fish unaccounted for in the last week, according to our books. Every fish paid for, nothing stolen. The manifest lines up, and you see Anders kind of rubbing his chin and as he's thinking away, and he goes, turns to you, Bjord, and he goes, what do you take of this, Bjord?
And may we speak in private? Without your assistance, I feel like we need to have a robust conversation in private.
You do not trust Scarron?
Not that. I just think we need to keep as few people involved as possible.
That's fair enough. Scarron, please, excuse us. And Scarron walks out of the room.
So I look across at Oscar, and I think he knows what I'm about to say. And when we first arrived to the house, we picked up that Scarron was very surprised to see us, almost overly surprised. And I must ask you, do you trust Scarron?
Scarron has been our family butler since my late mother. Before my late mother passed, he is part of this household, part of this woodwork. He had a troubling childhood, and we took Scarron in off the streets, and he's been a loyal butler ever since. My mother trusted Scarron with her life, and I would do the same.
In that case, I don't think we have any more to discuss. Just, DM, has Scarron left with the manifest?
Scarron has left the manifest on the table in front of whatever his name is. What's his name? Fucking Anders. Yep.
And
Yeah.
Would you mind terribly if we have a quick look at the manifest?
Sure. Have a look.
Can I roll a
Roll an intelligence check to see whether you can decipher the numbers and stuff in there.
Okay. Oh, so would that be a investigation?
Yeah, investigation's fine. Yep. Sounds good.
17.
Okay, so you can understand exactly what's going on. It's actually very simple. It's just a table. On one column it's got the days. next to that, it's got the total weight of fish that has come into the dock. On the next column, it's got what is sold on that day in kilos, and then it's got the total profit margin made. The total kilograms between the stock and the sold lines up for the whole week that you can see on there.
Okay.
There doesn't look like there's anything a bookie would go, fish has gone off or fish has disappeared.
Yep. And does Scarin keep your books?
He does. Although he does use some folk down at the port. They report to him exactly what fish came in off the boat. And then he writes it in the book from there on. Yes.
Will they have independent records?
No, they are weighed basically in front of Scarin when he's there. They will weigh them in front of Scarin, and Scarin will write them in the book, and that's the way it works, yes.
Okay. Now, that's enough questions from me. Oscar, do you have anything?
No, I'm stupid.
Oxgar's just kind of sitting there. He has offered you a glass of wine, Oxgar. He didn't ask you, but he's just gone to pour his carafe over a wine that's in front of you. A wine glass.
Yeah, I'll definitely drink.
Okay. 3 days' time. Well, and thank you for the business. We'll be happy to attend.
So I'm apologizing. He finishes by saying, Anders, by the way, is very intelligent. He's quite an intelligent man. And he says, "Thank you, adventurers. I appreciate all you have done for Saltmarsh and my business. This is no longer an issue that just interacts with my business. Unfortunately, smuggling cannot go on in Saltmarsh, and it has become a town council issue. Now, I dare say, when I think about this logically, the smugglers are probably waiting for the next full moon. If what you say is correct and they're signaling a ship offshore, then that should be the day we aim for. So it looks like town council meeting is 1 day before the next full moon, which will give us enough time to have a discussion before we plan our plan of attack."
Gee.
And I'm just drinking my wine.
Drinking your wine. Make a constitution saving throw, because you've now had one Clausmopolitan, as Pandy would say, and a glass of wine.
Roger.
All before 9 a.m.
Hang on, it's not working. Why?
G'day Blue, g'day Pandy. Oh yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. Now how come the
Constitution of an Ox.
How come the stream can't see your rolls? Do I need to scroll down on that, do I? Oh, there, it's just come through. Okay, I see.
Bit lag. That's all good.
Bit of lag going on there. All right.
Okay.
That ties that up.
Toodaloo, Anders.
Toodaloo!
All right.
Have a great day.
We leave the house with a purse full of gold.
Wait, adventurers!
Oh,
Before you go, you mentioned a small stone, did you?
We may have. Why?
Well, do you think it's magical?
We don't know. We're just trying to find that out. Do you know someone who might be able to help us?
Yes. Keldek. I don't particularly like Keldek, but if it's something magical, silent Keldek in Keldek Tower, number 6 on your map, he will know the answer.
Thank you, Anda. Pleasure as always.
Cheerio! Scarin kind of walks you guys to the door. Good luck, adventurers, he says as he closes it behind you.
Well, Scarin's definitely dodgy. I think next time next time we meet, he might need a bit of intimidation. Not
there
today,
you go, Pandy. Yep. All right. Well, Oscar. Well, we've got so much fun things to do today. I believe we need to get you some armor. So, I shall accompany you to the blacksmith, if you'd like.
Well, I think also maybe we should find someone that's going to take the rest of our wares first, so we can see how much money we have, because we do have a lot of goods in your bag of holding, such as.
True.
What have we got? Let's have a look. We've got a list
Did
of this here.
Did you write everything down?
I did. So
Okay, good.
we 8 bolts of silk, 12 casks of brandy, a dagger from Ned,
Yeah.
You got some scraps to hand in. You've got a bottle of wine, a unicorn bottle of wine. We got a long sword. You got a pirate hat, of course, which is there.
Pirate hat, a couple of hand crossbows.
Yeah, that's right. And we have this arcane stone. So yeah, maybe we should ask Hannah where a good place to sell the normal things is.
Yeah, snapping line.
Yeah, go snapping line. We can ask her.
To the snapping
We
line.
make our way to the snapping line.
Okay. Hannah kind of sees you guys walk through the door. At this stage, it's been like an hour. And she goes, back for some more Cosmopolitans adventurers, are we?
Not right now, my love.
Not just yet, but soon.
What can I do for you?
Actually, we're wanting to know if there's anyone in town that would be interested in normal wares. We're just looking to offload some equipment we've procured in our journeys.
Absolutely. 1 second. Right. Yes, Winston's store is what you're looking for. Winston's store is... 1 second. Winston's store, 28. Number 28. You'll find Winston there basically has anything you need in the way of, I don't know, herbs and cloth and leather and, anything. Winston's the one you want to talk to.
Thank you, Hannah, my love. Oscar, I suggest, why don't we split up? Why don't you go and sell the goods and I can go and visit Kiona, talk to her about the snakes we skinned.
That is a very good idea. Yes, we'll do that. Keep your speaking stone handy. And so what time is it now on the day? We're talking mid-morning.
All right. Yeah, it's still like 9:30. Still early morning. Got plenty of time,
beautiful.
boys. Plenty of time.
All right. Yeah, we'll meet back here after lunch.
Okay.
Or for lunch.
All right. See you, me old chap.
Whoosh.
Off you go. Who wants to go first?
Oscar can go first.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to Winston's store.
Winston's store. All right, so you rock up at Winston's store. It is just like a very, very plain looking old house. You kind of walk in and it's got literally everything you could think of. There's a section that's like herbalism, and there's like mortars and pestles, and there's an area that has like some nondescript potions that are sitting there. There is toys. There's like a toys bit and other bits and pieces that are also there. Kind of notices you strolling, and he goes, dwarf, welcome. What can I do for you on this fine day?
Why, hello. I'm here to offload some goods that are definitely not stolen. They've just been procured. Gently.
Goods, not stolen. Oh, well, jeez. Oh, well, that's different around here. Most of my goods are stolen. I'm sorry, we can't serve you. Joking, of course. Joking. What have you got there? What's your name first?
My name is Oxcar, and I hear you're Winston.
Winston, that's correct.
May have heard of me.
Yes, you
Wait.
may have heard of me around town.
Oh, you're Oxcar. Yes, I have. Oxcar the adventurer. The man.
That's me.
The man who can blow a pipe and make figures, I hear. Say,
yes.
can you show me? Can you do? Is this true?
It is true. However, I can't show you. It can only be used, on the odd occasion. And I've had my turn today. You're going to have to wait till tomorrow.
He whispers to his wife and he goes, I knew the rumors were false. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Okay, I've got this bag of holding here with all this stuff.
Yeah. All right. So what do you got?
Okay, you ready?
Do I have to look up what all this shit is worth, or what? Can we just come to some kind of fucking
I'm
arrangement?
totally happy
Haggle?
to make a
Okay,
round.
yeah. All
Who
right,
cares,
cool.
right?
So what do you got?
Okay, so I have. Okay, I'm just going to list it all off, and you can come up with the number.
Yeah.
So I've got a shield that I want to offload. I've got some scale mail that was on a pirate somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 8 bolts of silk, 12 casks of brandy.
Now, the bolts of silk do have a value tied to them. Hang on, let me just have a quick look at that real quick. That was in here, wasn't it? Silk. Okay, so the... Whoa. All right. So the bolts of silk are worth 50 gold each, dude.
Holy crap. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 400 gold on its own. Holy shit.
Yeah. And did you guys got some brandy too, hey?
Yeah, 12 casks of brandy.
Oh man.
We
Okay.
drank one, didn't we?
There was 13, and I drank
So the
one.
brandy are worth 10 gold each, as well.
There's another drink there. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So maybe with those ones we have them separate, and then you can just give me a rough number for the rest of the stuff we're going to sell.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, sorry. Yeah.
He goes, silk and brandy. Oh, we could always use more brandy around here. Welcome. Yes. Hand those over. And he puts how much gold? How much have you got of each?
That was 520 for both.
520. All right. Yeah. So it's giving you 520 bucks.
All right, cool. Right, this
Gold
is-
pieces.
Awesome. Okay,
Very
so the rest
rich.
of the stuff I've got is a shield, scale mail, a dagger, a bottle of wine that looks very expensive actually.
Yeah. So that bottle of wine, is that the one with the unicorn on it?
Yes.
Yes.
Jaunty unicorn.
That's worth 50 gold as well. The unicorn
Jesus.
wine.
Okay, so I'll just sell that and I'll add a value there.
Yeah.
So the stuff that's miscellaneous then is a shield, scale mail, a dagger, a long sword. That's pretty much it.
I don't much deal in weaponry here, unfortunately. But how's this? I will pay you 20 gold, and we call it that.
Done.
Deal.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Now,
It's
while you're
medieval
here,
cash converters.
is there anything else that I can do for you, Oscar?
I would like to know if you have any healing potions actually.
Healing potions. Let me just check my store. 1 second, please. And he kind of wanders out the back. Let me have a quick look here. Just out of curiosity, how many healing potions have you guys got?
I am out, and I think
We're none,
so
but
is
none do.
Okay, all right. So he comes back holding 2 healing potions, clinking them together. Well, you see, with the war effort right now, this is all I can muster. 2 healing potions, 45 gold each.
Yep, I'll take them.
Okay.
I'm not going to try and haggle. That's not my strength. Okay, so that's 45 off there. Cool.
Pretty good.
Look, I think that's me done. Anything else you think that's worth my time in your wares, Winston, for a warrior like myself?
Let me just have a quick look. What has he got here? No. Nothing that would interest you. Yeah.
Okay, with that then, I'm off. And I say, after my next adventure, if you hear me back in town, you should come and visit the Snapping Line if you want to see the, mysterious pipe in action.
Ah, the snapping lion. Okay. Thank you. I will believe it when I see it. And he winks at you as you walk out the door.
Yeah, and I just don't get it and just keep walking.
Okay. All right. Over to you, Bjord. Where are you heading?
All right, so I walk out the front door of the Snapping Line. I head south and go over the Sharkfin Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck a right, enjoying the day, and up to Kess's Leather Goods.
Okay. Once again, you rock up. You see brand new tanned, like furs and hides and stuff out the front, all different colors and bits and pieces. And you make your way into the house, and she is kind of like bending over, prepping some leather, stretching it out over this like this canvas and stretching it out. She doesn't notice you walk into the shop at this point.
All right, I kind of, hello, Kiona.
Ah, Bjord, you're back already. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you. Yes, we've had a quite a couple of days.
How are your
Look,
adventures?
Good. We actually bumped into a few unexpected beasties on our travels,
Oh,
and I wanted to show you something.
you have some hides for me.
I do. Unfortunately, not the best quality. We kind of made a mess of them before we were able to skin them. And wasn't my best effort.
She
But
look-
I have got.
She looks at them and she goes, she looks at them and then she looks up at you and she goes, "First time skinning reptiles?"
Yes, actually, I've skinned plenty of deer, but not reptiles.
Ha! Well, I may have a temporary solution. She
Happy to hear it.
She ducks out the back and comes back with this extremely intricate skinning knife. And she goes, "This is a magical skinning knife that was passed down to me. I am happy to either sell it to you. I do not need it. I do not do any skinning anymore. I have hunters like yourself bring me fine hides. This will add +2 to any checks you make to skinning when you make those. However, it will cost 200 gold pieces as an upfront cost. Something to keep in mind should you want to skin."
Okay, yes, a beautiful knife. I think I might. I'll continue to bring my hides to you, of course, but can't afford that the price right now.
No problems. It's always here when you need it.
Thanks, Kayona. But I've got these 2 giant snake skins.
Yes.
Are these any use to you?
Yes, absolutely. I will buy these from you. Let me just have a quick look at what she offers you for these. Dude, I don't know where I've fucking written this down, eh? I got too much in it. Because I think this might have been from the last episode that I prepped this bit. So I can look it up. Actually, I think I know where it is. Hunting. Blang. All right. So she offers you 25 gold per hide.
Okay.
Per hide. So 50 gold for the 2.
Yeah, fantastic. All right. It's a deal.
Deal. Please bring me more. This time, skin them well. And should you need an advantage, don't forget, yes, I can offer you +2 to all your skinning checks, should you need it.
That sounds great. Look, I might be back later in the day. I'll have a chat with my colleague and we'll see how we go.
Absolutely.
Okay, good day.
Good day.
Fare thee well.
Fare thee well, traveller. Okay.
And I head back to the snapping line.
Back to the snapping line. Is that where you are, Oxcar?
That is.
Or are you going to the Dwarven Anvil now?
Well, yeah, I was going to do that, but yeah, let's do that now. Yeah, why not? That's where I was going. At some point.
Okay. So, you guys make your way. I'm just going to assume, Bjord, that you're meeting Oxcar at the Dwarven Anvil.
You're there.
Oh, one sec, guys.
Yep, you're right, mate. Take your time. It's all good, baby. How's chat going? Caging fucking run. How are you, mate? You good? Hope you're going well, brother. Pandy, how are you? You legend. Olphant, g'day, Olphant. How you going, man? Bit of towning today, guys. Bit of towning.
Town. All right. So do I see Bjord as we walk together towards the anvil?
Yep. You guys see it and you hear, Mikey, you particularly remember the sound of an anvil being strucketh over and over again. Kind of brings you back to your home life up in the mountains. And yeah, a lot of masonry and a lot of, I guess dwarves are very good at their trades. They are master craftsmen, a lot of them. A lot of them are blacksmiths. So the smells and the sounds that you're hearing are very nostalgic for you as you guys kind of walk in here. And yeah, it's just...
I think I'm proficient in
Oscar,
smithing.
how was your morning?
Bjord,
How did you go at Winston's?
I have so much money. Look.
Oh my god, put that away. Someone might see it.
Okay, of course. Sorry, yes, good idea. Yeah, have your bag of holding back, by the way. I don't like carrying
Oh,
this thing. I feel
no
like I
problems.
can fall
Yeah.
into it at any point.
Wow.
And
Oh,
lean
I
over
got
and
50
whisper-
gold for my my leather.
Okay, I whisper into Bjord's ear. I have 800 gold.
Holy. All right.
Is there anything
They're
you need
rich.
some gold for before we go start looking at things inside
Well,
here?
look, there was a really nice skinny knife at the Leatherworks place, but it was 200 gold, so
Ah,
I'm happy
how
to.
much? How much do you
Happy
need?
to.
if you want to
It's
buy.
it's 200 gold, but I'm happy just to wait and see how we go here first. This looks like a very interesting store.
Good idea. Let's go inside then.
All right, inside.
And we walk in.
So you walk in and you see a heap of fishing gear. Like, I'm talking massive big hooks and nets that are kind of constructed with different metal bits that are kind of wrapped around them. Straight away, you realize, Oxguard, that this isn't really a blacksmith for fighting. This is more of a blacksmith for your general day-to-day town things. You see in the corner, there's a young little boy in the corner, and he's playing with this little wooden ball that he's just like throwing and kicking it off his foot and juggling it around, and kind of sees you too, and he goes, he points at Oxgar, and he goes, Mum, there's a dwarf here, and scurries off to the corner.
Okay. I'll just look at Bjord with a smile and say, ha, I'm a dwarf. And
At this point, a dark-skinned woman comes out, and she goes, you don't look like the normal dwarfs I have in here. Welcome. What's your name? What's your name? What are you doing here?
my name is Oscar Battlehammer. I'm from the foot of the Oatons. I'm a mountain dwarf, but nice to meet you. That's why I look different to the standard dwarves you have around.
That explains it. Mountain dwarf. Okay, well,
Yes.
I'm relieved, I must admit. You can see a place called the Dwarven Anvil, yet I am a human, does not go down so well with the local dwarfs. Especially when I have a Dwarven Anvil, something that is extremely prized. So, welcome. What are you here for? What can I do for you?
Well, first thing, I'd like to know your name, actually.
Ah, yes. I am Mafera, and this is Jaska. And she pats her son on the back. Mafera. And Jas.
Oh, Mafera or Afera?
Mafera. Mafera. Yep.
And Jasper.
Jaska. Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, nice to meet you. Well, look, we're here today because I'm in need of some better armor. Actually, the one I am wearing is copping a beating. We almost died yesterday. So just wondering if there's anything more suitable in your store or whether you could point us in the direction of some.
Look, I know this is going to be bad news, but I'm waiting for a shipment to come of iron that has not arrived yet. In fact, I brought this up with Eleander this morning. Please, if you speak to Eleander, he might be your best source of information on this matter. But 2 days late now, my shipment of iron. And, you know, I would love to be able to approach those dwarfs for iron, but they don't like me. They don't give me anything. So I must source my goods from out of town, unfortunately. Right now, all I have is stuff for the local businesses, nothing for weapons and armor. And my usual clients are getting what they need, but I'm sorry, dwarf, I cannot supply anything for you this day.
That's very unfortunate. Okay, so what kind of iron are you looking for here? Just general iron? And if I was to supply some, you could build some armor?
Definitely. Yes, absolutely. I could make whatever you require. Plate, half plate, splint. I have a very good anvil here. I just am missing my materials. Usually I would have them. But this day, I apologize. Not today.
I like caging runs there. Can you supply us with a dwarven anvil? I'm not going to ask that, though. I'm going to say, okay, well, thank you for, being nice and kind, and we'll see what we can do about some iron. I definitely need some armor, so we'll go for a wander.
Yes.
Maybe we'll
Sorry to interrupt. Where was your shipment coming from, Farah?
My shipment was coming from Burl, but you see, when it comes down from Burl, it kind of it scoots past the north of Saltmarsh and comes down the northern coast. Due 2 days ago. It's quite strange. Usually right on time. I don't know why it's not here. I can't do my work. I can't do my work. If you can solve the mystery of this caravan, maybe they took it somewhere else. I don't know, but yes.
And you were saying Eleander might know more about it?
Well, I report this to Eleander, and then it's his task to put together usually a search party, because who knows? Maybe something's come out of the Deadwood again and attacked our caravan. anything like that. I don't know. Could be anything. But yes, once I have my goods, Oxcar, I would happily make you some armor. If you could put a good word in with the dwarves for me, that would mean a lot. I'm not a bad person, and I understand their grievances. The dwarven anvil, and I'm not a dwarf, and I have a dwarven anvil. But, we're all in this together.
Awesome. So I just breaking some notes quick. Okay. It's Mafera, is that right? Is that her name?
Mafera, yep.
Okay, thanks, Mafera. I'm sure we'll speak to you soon. And I walk out.
Good day.
Good day!
Bye, Jessica.
And he,
Bye, little fella.
as he's walking out, he throws the little wooden ball at the back of Oxcar's head to kind of bounce it off as he's walking away.
Can I try and catch it before it hits him?
Absolutely. Make a check.
Sleight of hand, maybe?
Make an acrobatics check for me.
Ooh, gee.
Oh, yeah. 24.
24. Yeah, you snatch it right as it's about to hit the back of Oxcar's head, and you just grip it in your hand.
I just give the kid a sideways glance, smile at him, and chuck it back to him.
His eyes go absolutely wide like saucers. And he looks so excited, and he's just super pumped up as you guys are leaving.
Cool.
Okay, Bjord. I think it's time for
Well-
lunch. Maybe we'll convene over at Cosmopolitan back at Hannah's and have a think about what to do with the
Yes.
afternoon.
Let's have a quick chat. Still a couple of things to do.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys make your way back to the snapping line. Business has picked up a bit because it is over lunchtime now. Hannah is serving braised brisket, and it smells like a little bit fishy, but overall, it's just the general sleep of the room. Otherwise, you guys kind of make your way in, take a seat, and
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Hannah,
Oh,
Cosmopolitan, please.
she
nothing for me, thank you.
nothing for you, Bjord.
No, thank you.
Typical. Oxcar goes and makes a Cosmopolitan for you, dishes that up.
Awesome. Okay.
So, Oscar,
Yes.
we've
Okay.
got, we have got a couple of tasks to do. We still need to find out about the Alchemist's book and the strange magical stone that we found.
Yes. Don't also forget there are some people kidnapped in the Dwarven mines also, which need some
Yes.
possibly some rescuing. So we have that.
Absolutely.
Also, I believe you had some hunting to do, possibly.
Yeah, hunting to do as well. I think my view is that we focus on the town's needs first.
Yeah, good idea. We should go and speak to Eleander, and also we should look at this stone. Possibly, I have a good relationship with Eleander. Maybe I go to visit him and have a chat about what troubles he's experiencing, and you can have a look at the stone with what's that guy's name? Keldek. Yeah.
Yep.
What do you say? Good idea.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Let's split up.
I'll see you back here for dinner.
Okay.
Right.
Cool. Rightio. So you're going to Hullwatch Tower, Oxcar?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's start with you then. You make your way up to Hullwatch Tower. It is now just after lunchtime. The guards, if you call them guards, are kind of like standing around after their lunch in a bit of a coma. It's so weird. Like, you seeing these guards, they are not soldiers. They look like they are just getting paid to what they do, and that's it. Eleander is actually patrolling, and you catch him doing one of his patrols. And one thing that you notice about him is he looks extremely switched on for an old bloke with a peg leg, and you kind of see warrior to warrior that you know that he knows how to fight.
Hey, Eleander, Fireborn.
Oxcar Battlehammer, he says. Welcome, Mountain Dwarf. He's speaking in Dwarvish to you as well.
Yes, and I'm speaking back in Dwarvish. Good to see you, and I clasp him in one of those hand grabs you do.
As he does that, he goes, "Are you acclimatized to the ocean yet, dwarf?"
No, it's still too damn hot down here, I must say. I prefer the chill mountain air.
Ha! The lack of altitude. Look, I have grave news. I need your assistance should you be free at this time.
Yes, what have you got? What's happening?
There have been reports of several travelling merchants disappearing on the northern coast of Saltmarsh.
Let's...
A group of traders, 4 caravans in tow, have gone missing. Like always, I cannot rely on my town guard. I cannot send them out, so that is where I rely on people like yourselves and Bjord. If you are keen for this mission, I will pay you handsomely. I can offer from the town coffers 300 gold pieces should you find the whereabouts of these. I believe it may also be of interest to you. I don't know if you've heard, but these are supplies for the blacksmith, which means...
I have heard, yes.
So if you're interested, please, north. I would say you should find tracks or something along the road north of Saltmarsh, along the coast. I suggest you bring Bjord on this one, as I know he has potential to track things in the wilderness. You may need these skills on this one. We don't know what we're dealing with. I'm assuming it is something from the Dreadwood. I will warn you with that. Go prepared, kind of says to you, with a bit of a grim look on his face.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell me about this?
Look, I haven't got a whole heap of information on this one, unfortunately. Sometimes we know exactly what creature we're dealing with. Unfortunately, nothing has survived to tell the tale. I know nothing apart from a missing caravan and its route. And I hear reports that the travellers were seen closer to Burl, but disappeared on the coastal route just north of town. I would say maybe 2, 3, maybe 4 hours walk from Saltmarsh north.
Okay, that is good information. 2 to 4 hours. Okay, well, sorry to hear that. That does sound terrible, and I can almost promise you that we will look into this. We just need to work out our priorities amongst things. There are a few tragic things happening around this area at the moment, so we'll keep you informed.
Thank you, Oxcar.
No worries. See you next time.
Cheerio. Have a good day. Be safe.
I'll try. I'm not very good at that.
Okay. Out of curiosity, Oxcar, are you still wearing the pendant?
I am, yes.
Okay. At this point, as you're walking away, you kind of think to yourself about the pendant, that it's there. You didn't check yourself, but you remember feeling a burning sensation on your chest in the night during your last dream. And you kind of, at this moment, it kind of flashes in your head that happened, and you feel it, and there is a triangle scar on your chest underneath where the pendant is sitting.
Shit.
Okay, I would like Oscar, now having the information in front of him, he wonders what to do about it. And I guess searching my knowledge, if there's anyone in town that I've heard of that I think should take a look at it. But I guess I'm imagining a role for this.
Yeah, roll a... Oh, look, I think at that point it would have just dinged in your head that when Hannah was telling you this morning, anything... Oh, was it Hannah? No, it was Anders. Anything magical to go see Keldek at Keldek Tower. And you kind of would have gone, fuck, I've sent Bjord to go to Keldek Tower, but maybe I should also attend.
Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll get my sending stone, because now that it's triggered, and I'll quickly ring Bjord, I guess. Do you ring? What do you do? Do you send?
Yeah, it like buzzes in his fucking backpack. It like buzzes in his backpack.
Like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's stone. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Do you hold like this?
I don't know.
Can you hear me, Bjord?
Oh yeah, Oscar. What do you want?
Oh, I've just realised I need to see Keldek about something as well. I'll explain when I get there, but don't leave without me.
All right. On the road between Snapping Line and the Silent Tower.
Okay,
I'll wait
you
for
can go
you.
ahead. I'll see you when I arrive, but don't leave
Okay.
until I'm there.
Okay.
See you soon.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just gonna wait for Oscar
Yep.
to catch up with me.
Yep, you guys wait, and you meet each other, and you guys work your way to Keldek Tower. Number 6 on your map, if you guys are interested, want to have a look.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
So, as you're kind of walking up, it is one of those spiral towers that looks quite large at the base, and it kind of works its way, spiraling around and around and up and up and up and up. And you walk your way up to the door and realize there is no door to the bottom of this tower. It is just solid rock around the base.
I guess I was just looking here that as a dwarf, I know quite a lot about stone cutting, and I wonder whether I could just do a inspection of the walls at the base to see if I can notice anything from a stone cutting perspective.
Yeah. Oh, you get advantage. You get advantage on. I think you have a talent, Mikey. Have a read of it. It tells you get advantage or something, and you get to add some proficiency on history checks made to stonework, I believe, is on your character sheet.
Yes.
Yeah. So
guess what else? It also uses intelligence.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
Oh, uses intelligence. Okay. Well, let's just roll that here as you intelligence check. But I don't know how we do this. Let's just fucking double your score. I don't know how the proficiency thing works.
Okay, I think it's supposed to add a normal proficiency to
Is
roll.
it? Okay. All right. Let's do that.
And I tried to roll, didn't work. I'll try again.
Is there a bit of lag on the thing or what?
I wonder if I got it. Oh, it did roll. Just took a bit.
There it goes.
I did 2. Okay, so both of them were crap. A 6 and a 1.
Okay. As you're looking at it, you know your stonework. You can tell that this stonework is not from around here. It's extremely old, extremely ancient. It's probably not even man-made. This kind of looks like someone has fabricated it out of magic. As you are leaning in, looking at this, a door just appears in front of you and it opens. And there is a goblin standing there, very short, and he goes, "Oh God, that was fucking scary. Who put this song on?" And he goes, "Fat and skinny? Ah, fat and skinny, my master is expecting you. Come in. And he walks around the back of you and he's kind of kicking at your heels as you're walking in. Very rude straight off the bat. You guys are kind of a bit like, oh, fucking, what's going on here?
This little shit.
This little shit.
Right, yeah. We walk in with him kicking our ankles, slapping our ankles.
Yeah, just ignore him. Just keep walking forward, basically.
So inside the tower, it's very mysterious in here. The lighting is not by candlelight. It's magic. It's blue and it illuminates the room around you. It almost looks like, you guys know, but electricity. It's nothing like you guys have ever seen before. The walls are lined with shelves, ancient tomes, grimoires, scrolls, scattered around the whole room. While it's clean, it is an absolute mess of a tinkerer. You see implements and these different apparatuses that you've never seen before for different things, and you get the picture that whoever this is very knowledgeable in the magic arts. At this point, a man comes strolling out, all dressed in red. 1 second. And you hear in your heads, as in he's not speaking to you, directly in your brain, and he goes, "Oxgar Battlehammer, Mountain Dwarf, Bjord Snowmane, Hunter of the Coast. An unlikely, improbable bond, likely formed from past grief, anguish, and pain. What brings you to Silent Keldek's tower?" And the feeling you guys get is like intrusive. He's not speaking to you. It's the first time you've ever had someone directly speaking in your brain. And at first glance, it's like a bit of a shock. And he's kind of sitting there he's got a red hood, full red robes, almost like a cultist would kind of wear. But he looks kind of approachable, and he's sitting there waiting for your answer.
I stay
Keldek, we've heard much about you. We come to you in the hopes you can help us decipher something we've found in the haunted house.
Ah.
And I pull out I pull out the book that is labelled "Ye Secrets of Philosopher's Stone," and I pull out the arcane stone with it.
He verbally gasps at seeing the tome, and he says, "I am always happy to help those who are kind to trade. I only deal in knowledge, which is why Saltmarsh does not particularly like me. No one knows anything, so I do not help them. That tome, do you know who owns that tome?" You get it. It's a rhetorical question. It's like he's asking you, but he
Right.
already knows.
We know there was an alchemist. We don't know who he was in life. We only knew him in death.
True. His name is Archimedes. My scholar and friend. A fool. A fool of a man. This tome that you have, may I see it if I am to help you?
Yes, we don't know anybody else who can help us, so please feel free. And I hand it over to him.
Okay.
I tell, as I hand it over, I say, just to make you aware, Archimedes may not be the same person you remember in life. When we saw him, he had changed. He was in a skeletal form, and he attacked us. So he met some horrible end. We're not sure how he became a skeleton, but
Okay. His face visibly drops in front of you and he goes, "That is a sad turn of events. I mean, I knew Archimedes was dead. I could feel it. I didn't know he was undead. I wonder whether his secrets are hidden in this tome," and he taps the top of the tome. "Give me 24 hours, maybe longer, to decipher its secrets. I'm happy to share them with you once I know. Maybe we can find out the secret of Archimedes after all. Now,
Okay,
what is it I can do for you?" He looks at Oxgar at this point and he goes, "Wait. You are surrounded with darkness, dwarf. Not you. Something you hold." And he reaches towards you and he pushes aside your necklace. And he goes, "This is ancient evil, dwarf."
at this point, I see what's around Oscar's neck, and I immediately recognize it with the symbol I saw in the dream. And I'm looking intently at Oscar, waiting for some sort of explanation.
Can you mute yourself for a second? But he's going
Me?
to talk directly to Oxcar here. Yeah.
Okay, yep. 1 second.
Oh, I don't know. Can
Oh,
you
how
do
do
that?
how do I do it?
Oh shit! You might not be able to. Fuck it, you can know. He whispers in Oxgar's head, and he goes, "Have you told Bjord about this necklace?"
And I verbally
Hang on,
speak.
hang on. I will mute you.
Okay.
Riz. Hang on.
All right. The owner of this necklace, as far as I can tell from its make and its feel, is an ancient evil. Something that I have seen once in my time. Oh, hang on. Can you not hear me? Oh, I think it's muted me for
I think
both
you're
of
muted
you.
too, Timmy.
Hang on. Yeah, you got.
I won't keep mutes you. It mutes
Okay, right.
everyone.
All right. Have you unmuted me?
How do I unmute?
Hang on.
That didn't work. Hang on.
That's.
Can't unmute him. Hang on.
Oh, how do I have to unmute myself? Oh, yeah, if I can. Unmute.
Hang on.
Okay, there we go. I'm back. Sorry, boys.
Okay, cool. Did I mute everyone? Did I mute
Yeah,
everyone?
Yeah, you
You
muted me
you
too.
as
All
well.
right, I'll just take my headset off. Okay.
No,
Just
dude,
wave
you
at
know,
me.
you know what? It's fine. I actually want to keep you in.
Alright.
I think we'll do this a different
Alright.
way.
All right.
He go. Okay, so he looks at the scar on your necklace and he goes, "This is an ancient evil. Please tell me more. Is there anything else? How has this led to this?" And he's speaking to Oxgar here.
Okay. I look down at the ground, and I'm wondering to myself, and then I look at Bjorn straight in the eye and I say, "It's time you knew anyway." My story is a story of tragedy. You know I'm a mountain dwarf. You've said as much. You know that I come from grief. You said as much as well. But I was living in Clan Battlehammer at the foot of the Jotun. Led a good life. We were a thriving clan. We were successful in battle, successful in life, successful in humor, successful at all. Life was good. Life was very good. Until a fateful day, out of absolutely nowhere, a giant clan, one we've seen before, but not like this, invaded our home clan town. It was an absolute massacre. They were in numbers never seen together before. Usually they roam in ones or twos. This was countless numbers, as far as a sea over the hill coming at us. And every single one individually was in a rage, an unquenchable rage, unnatural rage. And a battle took hold. And despite our strength in military and our camaraderie, we fell before them, and our entire clan was wiped out. I personally was knocked out a window and fell down the cliffside. And I awoke, I don't know how long later, very injured. I crawled back up the hill, back to my town, but it was in flames and in ruin, and as far as I know, no one survived. In the main chamber, where our chieftain would normally sit, I found this pendant, this one around my neck, and it's the only thing I took with me when I left. Ever since, I've been searching for surviving clan members. Haven't found any to this day. I have no idea if anyone still lives. But I am furious about this. I don't understand why they attacked or how they attacked. It was as if driven by something I don't understand. I only talk like this when I think about this, otherwise it's hidden under my humour.
So Keldek listens to this, and he reaches out to the pendant, and his eyes flash green. Bjord, can you roll an Arcana check? He casted a spell, but you're not quite sure what spell he's cast.
6.
So you're still not sure what spell he casts, but he looks continuingly concerned. And he turns to Oxgar, and you hear in your head, both of you, Oxgar, I know you don't remember much of that day. I can potentially make you see things that you have forgotten if you are interested.
I am interested.
At this point, he reaches and he grabs your arm, and you have this flashing white light beam in your face, and you, all of a sudden, all the noises of that day come back to you. The ones that you've suppressed through your grief. The screams, the running, the heavy footsteps of the frost giants as they are literally trampling over your tribe. Flash. Memory gone. You find yourself physically struggling with one of these frost giants. He has you on the floor, and he's about to stomp on you, and his foot rises above you and crashes right to the floor where you've just rolled from. You swing your battle hammer, catch him right in his Achilles tendon. The other battle hammer in the other Achilles tendon. And he falls down on top of you. Flash. You find yourself in the battle chamber, gripping this pendant, sitting atop a frost giant who is dead. Your whole town in ruins. Blood, guts, gore. Your family and friends surrounding you. Flash, gone. And you're back in the room with Keldek. And he's looking at you and he goes, I can help you. I feel your grief. I want to help you, but I need time. I don't know what this evil is, but I can tell you one thing. If you try to take that necklace off, you will die. It must stay on your skin at all times. Give me 24 hours. I will read, and maybe I'll have more answers on how we can cleanse this curse. Yeah, that's all he says on that.
Curse. I say the word curse. Can you tell me more of this curse?
It is not something to speak of lightly, but it looks like something is trying to influence you. I too have had the dreams. I know you two have. You have brought those dreams here to Saltmarsh. Anyone worthy, I feel, is being drawn to this evil source. Bjord, you may be having them too. I do not know, but I assume you too are having the dreams. Something is trying to influence us, and it is being fed through you, Oxgar.
I asked, does he recognize any of the locations in the dream?
Yes, it is the Dreadwood. Not a place I would say to go visit on any ordinary day. Full of horrors. You can get lost easily. Please, I must study this more. There's nothing more I could tell you. Do not take the necklace off. On your skin at all times.
Okay,
I just kind of stand there and I look over at Oscar and I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, I know the feeling of loss, but what you've been through is nothing compared to mine, and you've been a good friend to me, and I will back you up in whatever you want to do next.
I'll put my arm around him as well and say thank you. Thank you, brother.
Good.
And then I start to walk for the door.
Good bunch of blokes. G'day, Kazi. How are you, mate? Welcome. Before you guys walk out the door, and he goes, don't you want to know about the stone?
Oh, yes. I nearly forgot.
I thought we did that, but maybe, yes, we do, definitely.
Well,
Keldek,
yes.
when we were in the alchemist's lab,
Yeah.
it became apparent to me that he was trying to turn ordinary items into gold, if that helps you.
Yes.
There were gold items there. There was a rose, an apple, and a skull.
Archimedes. He was always trying to find a quick way to get rich. Seems it may have led to his demise, maybe? Let me study his book. We will have answers soon enough.
Okay. Can I hold on to the stone, or is he going to request the stone as well?
Well, this stone is not what you think it is. In fact, I'm glad you brought it to me before you tried to use it. This is a cursed luck stone. I have decursed it for you, without you even knowing.
Oh,
It is
thank you.
It is now just a luck stone, and you guys can add a luck stone to your inventory.
Nice.
If you want to have a look at the cursed one, if you guys had a tune to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it would have done not terrible shit. It's like you get an advantage roll on any save, I think, or any ability check, but then the next two checks after that are rolled with disadvantage with the cursed one.
Oh.
That's awesome. Luckstone.
Okay, so it's the good luck stone.
So this is not the Philosopher's Stone.
Ah. Very tricky.
I believe the Philosopher's Stone is not real, although I do believe he was turning things into gold. Let me research the findings. I'm sure I can give you an answer. Come back. We need to speak to Oxgar about his necklace anyway.
Okay. Thank you. We appreciate your help. And we'll be back in 24 hours to see what you found.
No rush. Mind the dreams.
Will do.
The goblin comes back up and goes, fat and skinny, my master asked you to leave. Come on, out, out. The door isn't opened yet. There's just a wall there. So you guys are kind of like, don't know what to do.
How do we get out?
Come on, open the door. Silly fat dwarf, come on. Oh, I have to do it for you. And he squeezes between Bjord's legs, and he hits this one brick, and the door kind of appears in front of you guys, and off you go.
I say, thank you, Goblin. I didn't catch your name.
Ah, Preek.
Freak, that sounds right.
What did you say?
Nothing. Good day, prick.
Bye, Skinny. And he
Bye, prick.
closes the door.
And as he closes the door, Oscar bursts out laughing.
Yeah.
Frick!
Man, so much town shit. Fuck, I reckon
I know.
next time I won't do so much of this in one session. That's all right. It's good fun. The role
Cool,
play.
mate. Okay.
We're all
Excellent.
good.
All right.
I think
Well-
we're done town shit, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
look, I think we know what we need to do, right? We know.
Well,
there's
do we?
been-
There's plenty
Well,
of options.
Okay. So we haven't finished the haunted house. We haven't been upstairs, and we know that we think there's been an ambush or something. Suspect an ambush on the iron load coming from Burl.
Yeah, which is north. We've also got the dwarven mines to the south to check out
Yeah.
for robbers.
Alexander did say he would like us to focus on the missing shipment first.
I totally fucking forgot to tell you guys. You guys are level 3. You leveled up when old mate gave you the coin for beating the haunted house.
Hey.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
So when you're ready,
Hell yeah.
take your time.
Yeah.
Shall we? You know what we'll do, brother? If you want, did you want to take a break?
Yeah, let's have a
Have a chat to
break.
you
Have a
guys.
chat to the chat. You guys can level
And we'll
up
get
Yeah.
the level.
We'll do a level up.
and have a think about what you want to do next. Fuck yeah.
Awesome. This will work.
Kazi,
Level up, yeah, boy.
Pandy, g'day Adzi. How are you, mate?
The
No,
legends.
guys, we've just done. How many hours have we done? We've done
Hour and a half.
hour and a half
2.
and no combat. Whereas the last episode was all fucking combat. It's good fun. How is everyone in chat? Hope you guys are good. Yes. Hey, welcome Omega Thug. So they rested last night, so you should have all your hit points and stuff back too, boys. By the way,
Rogie. I just want to say I casted me spells, me good berries.
casted your good berries, Rogie.
Yeah.
Rogie.
Put them back.
And we're doing a roll for HP, aren't we?
I'm pretty sure with a long rest you get your HP back.
Oh, I'm talking about level up.
Oh,
for
right,
levels.
yes. This is great even without the fight.
on,
Kazi,
very
you
good.
invested in the story, mate, or what?
All right, 5.
I
Kazi will be.
actually really like Mikey's backstory.
Mikey's is hectic. I need to have a chat with you, Oscar, about that. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
It's fucking nuts, man.
We've got to fuck up those giants, but I probably wasn't there. They're doing. There's something big behind that.
Yeah.
Have a chat later about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Do they roll HP or take the average? Hey, what would you recommend, Omega Thug? At the moment, I'm making them roll for it, but
I just rolled for
happy
it.
for suggestions. I'm a very new DM, so please feel free to suggest. We've been rolling, but they are only level 3, so I want them to have more life than usual because they are a 2-man party going into 5-man content. So I actually have them a level ahead, basically, of the content at the moment. My rolls are always awful, so I always take an average. Okay. Well, I'm going to give you guys the option. You can roll it, and you can decide to either take the average or take the roll, if you guys want.
Yep. Okay. Is it? What die is it actually?
I think it depends on your
Depends on
hit
your-
dice, doesn't it? And your
It
constitution.
depends on your class. Yours is a 1/10, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yep.
I'm going to go grab the beer that's in the fridge, boys, real quick.
Yeah, good. Okay, I think I'm actually done.
I'm getting close.
Uh,
We'll get another proficiency. What do we want here? Brewer's supplies. Definitely, that's me, surely. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay.
Mikey, that song at the start was so funny, dude.
Oh, was it good?
Yeah, it's so good, man.
Was it too long?
No, I don't reckon. Well, I don't know. It depends what we use it for. You could make it like a little thing, but I think it's fine, man.
I've been watching the Vox Machina, guys. That is as wicked. Has anyone in chat seen Vox Machina, the animated series?
I haven't watched any of the animated series yet. I listened to the when they did it live on Twitch back in the day.
Oh, Amiga has.
Oh, Thug,
Yeah,
yeah,
all of it.
yeah, and
Oh man,
Lootmaster
it's
Ads has. I should watch it.
Good.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, dude, it is so good.
Is it good? Is it?
It is. Yeah, it is really good.
Have to bloody go and check it out.
Yep. Actually, hang on.
All right, level is done. Yo, beauty.
Gee, hang on, I just need to change.
I've got to update your texts now.
Oh yeah.
Level 3.
I don't need that.
Wait, Katie, I'm looking forward to next combat, man. I got some cool shit I can
Katie,
do now.
are you a cleric
Oh,
now
really?
as well or not?
Yes, I'm gonna dip into cleric. I think there's some good support type stuff I can do.
What do you meant? We got level 3 party members, boys. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, Pandy? I miss you, mate. Hope you're good. We need to catch up,
Hang
man.
on, sorry. I'll just be 1 minute.
Bloody Pandy. How good is he?
Oh, yeah, what a fucking legend. I hope you're good, man. That's right, I need to change Bjord is cleric as well.
Ooh, that's
Dang it.
hectic.
Pandy, we're going camping tomorrow with the old man. Level 3, let's go. Boys.
Yeah.
Hey, Omega, if you would like to join the Discord as well, mate, or anyone else who's lurking in chat, if you would like to, we got it there. Also, if you want to catch up on these episodes, all of them go up kind of a little bit edited onto the YouTube. We've got literally the epilogue, which is the session 0, and the session 1 and 2 on there as well, if you want to catch up on stuff. Feel free to get in there. Frothing the D&D content? Fuck yeah, dude. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're liking it. I must admit, I'm really enjoying it too. Oh, awesome, man. Yeah, did you come through with one of the raids, did you, Thug? Come through with one of the D&D raids? We copped a couple of really good raids last time from the D&D community. Some legends out there. All right, boys. Do you want to...
Yeah, I am done.
GM
I'm
workshop. That's where
I'm
you
good
came
to
from.
go.
Cool.
Yeah, he was a legend.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay, so we're now in the afternoon, right? I think that's where we are. We're in the afternoon, and we're outside the tower. Is that where we are at the moment?
Yep. In the afternoon, probably 2:30 at this stage. Still got a little bit of light in the day if you guys wanted to go do anything. Also, have you rested, Curdy? Have you got full hit points and all your spells back and shit?
Well, look, I haven't yet.
Not that
I think we
not
did
that
that
you
the night
need it.
before, right? At the start of the episode,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. You guys got a long rest. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I did that.
No, I'm
last
good.
one.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Well, I mean, okay, I guess let's just talk through the options we have here, right? So we've got the lost miners, right, in the Dwarven mine down south. We have this caravan's gone missing to the north. He did talk about the creatures from the Dreadwood, and we did get warned to stay away from the Dreadwood. I wonder whether that's a hint or not.
Yeah.
Also,
Look,
you've been
I
asked
would-
to.
Yeah. Look, I would be happy with either going and exploring north to find the missing caravan, which is what Leander wanted us to do, or south to look at the haunted house, and we can do the mine while we're down there. Either.
I'm thinking that we've got some Dwarven miners that have been snatched. They're probably not in the best space.
I agree.
So I'm thinking,
Let's do that.
Just got a
You wanna be
massive Muz raid. Yo, Muz. You fucking legend. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Yo.
Welcome,
Oi.
everyone.
awesome.
Well, you guys are about to see some action. We've just done, welcome. We're playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Welcome on in. Hope you had an awesome stream,
Hold on,
Muz.
I'm gonna get that clip and I'm gonna send it to
Thank you
Carl
so
now,
much,
just in
mate.
case
Appreciate
it's
it.
supposed to not happen. Hold on. The fucking arm
We're
hurts
about to go
now.
do some adventuring. We've spent all day in town fucking around and buying things and selling things and doing things. But guys, if you are, just come in. We are called the Dungeon Brothers. We are actual brothers, believe it or not. Curdy, Mikey, 2 older brothers, and we're running a little Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We do this weekly on Thursday nights. It's awesome so far. We love it. Yeah, but thank you so much, Muz. Appreciate it, mate. Back to you guys. Go.
All right. I say we take our awesome little sailboat and we head down the coast to the haunted house.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do it. Is that going to be faster than walking?
I'm
I
asking
assume so.
the
I will.
audio on this.
Oh, you're asking.
Yeah,
Bill?
should be. We have the favourable wind.
Yeah. Well, I'm keen. Let's go.
All right. Load up.
Off they go, traveling. Heading down to the haunted house. So, you guys want to go to the haunted house first on the way down to the Dwarven Mine? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, so I think what we do
Yep.
is we pull in at the Smuggler's Cove. I'm assuming is what you think would be odd, is that we pull in at Smuggler's, you know, so we start in the bottom and we
Come
can
up
head
through
Oh,
straight
right,
upstairs from there.
right. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, let me pull you to the Smuggler's Cove. It takes you guys a couple of hours, so you actually land here on like dusk. Like the sun is literally setting behind you. Quite scenic, actually. Quite scenic. So I'll bring you in here. Let me get
Yeah,
you
you
onto
can
the
just put
right
us in
screen. Where the hell are you guys?
Hey, look at all these dead noobs.
Bodies everywhere.
Oh, I don't think stream can see this. Let me pull this up. Okay, so do you guys want to be at the... Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
That'll
we'll just
do.
go in the basement.
Right there?
Well, I guess, okay, I think what would happen here is that we would be walking through, you know, semi-cautious, you know, in our normal sort of battle formation with the intention of, I guess, first having another crack at these freaking footlockers that, you know, screwed me up last time. And then just walking upstairs from there.
Okay. Uno segundo per favore.
Okay, I guess, do we get any...
Yeah.
Oh, there's two of
Do you
them on
guys
the
want me to
screen.
re-explain this room to you? Because there is actually, fuck, I'll just tell you, there is something you didn't notice last time, which is there's a set of stairs on the northwest corner
Yes.
that lead up to a trap door up into the building above that you guys didn't see. Otherwise, there's the foot lockers at the foot of those beds that you can try to crack.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Just before, I've just noticed there's two of us on the screen there, brother. I think there's...
Oh yeah, there's two lots of us.
Is there?
That's okay.
Ah, you guys were there before. Okay, fuck. Whoa. You guys see your doubles for a second and then they disappear.
We're like, what the fuck was that? Carry on.
All right. Can you guys control them? Just make sure
Oh,
you
yeah, I
can.
can.
We can
Yeah,
move
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Cool.
Dude,
Yeah,
dead
okay.
bodies everywhere. By the way, it's been a while since you guys have been here. These bodies are starting to decay and smell a little bit. Like it's been, 24 hours? So,
Yeah.
crabs have started to come up from the ocean and they're mugging away on the bandits and like it's starting to get a
Okay,
little
so
bit.
I guess from that perspective, we don't see that anyone else has been here since we've been here at this
Nah,
stage.
literally untouched. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Oscar,
Sweet. Okay.
should we check
Yes.
out this set of stairs, the trapdoor?
Well, I think I want to have a look at this flicker again because it defeated me last time. I need a new
yeah.
story for my pipe of remembrance.
Hold on, Oscar. Before you break into that footlocker, I just want to give you a bit of a few tips on how to break into footlockers.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
I'm going to use my guidance ability. From
Oh
Eric
fuck
and
yes, dude!
add a 1d4 to his roll.
So good. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Now,
Hang on. What's guidance? Explain that to me.
So it's a cantrip. It's something I can cast anytime I like, and just adds a 1d4 to any skill roll you have,
Oh, that is wicked. Okay, so
as long
I'm
as I
using-
have time to tell you before.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm using a crowbar with strength on this, I guess, right? To just pop.
Yep.
these.
So you're getting back on. You tried this exact same locker before. You
Yeah.
did the exact same thing, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get it this time." So yeah, off
Yeah.
you go. Make your
All right.
make your
Let's get
check.
the rolls. Here we go. Oh no, an 8. Oh, and a
You gotta roll
D4
a
as well.
1d4, yeah.
Okay, it is enough with the D4. It wasn't, but it looks like whatever.
What?
Oh, hang on, wait. Oh, you know what? No, not enough.
I've got a 9.
Not enough. Not enough to get into this. This footlocker has
Come
defeated
on,
you
you
once
weak
again.
dwarf. Move out the way. I'm gonna have a go.
Have a go. All right.
Yeah.
Have a go.
I don't
Uh,
need to be strong. It's
you
all
did-
in the wrists. Is that a strength check?
It is a strength check. Yep.
Alright, let's go.
All on the wrists.
There we go. 16.
16.
Out
Oh man. So, you've just watched Oxcar fail twice in this thing, and you get on top of it, but you know that he is stronger than you. But you kind of notice this just little crack that's kind of in the mechanism, and you wedge the crowbar into that crack, and just go chink and make it look so fucking easy, and you hand it back.
I
his
turn around, just look at him with a smile.
And I go, I weakened it for you. I weakened it. And I throw my hammer on the ground and storm away a little bit.
Alright, what do we see in there?
In the locker is 7 gold, 15 pieces, and some clothes. That is it.
Okay.
All right, you get the cash.
7 gold pieces. Roger.
Awesome. All right,
Well,
well,
because you try so hard, Oscar, I'll give you 1 gold piece.
I
take it very grudgingly and grumble under my breath. Okay,
All right.
I'm gonna go up these steps. You coming with me?
Absolutely. Right behind you.
All right. Because I'm a brazen dwarf, I just charge straight up the steps without even looking and push open the.
Oh shit.
That's
What
scary.
is that?
As you ascend the bottom stair of the step, that is what you hear.
Okay. I'm not scared. I'm Oscar Battlehammer. And I start
Mate,
walking
I'm
up the
scared.
steps.
All right.
You can stay there.
Okay.
Then. And I'm walking up the steps.
All right. You guys pop open the steps. Hang on. I'm just going to bring you to where you go. 1 second.
It's leading up, isn't it? Right. We're
Yeah,
going
it's,
upstairs.
it's
Back into
leading
the
up.
White House.
Yep. So you're now in here. Oh, fucking Jesus.
Yeah, it's loading.
Oh, it's just loading. Okay. It's all right. I got to put you where you need to go. Do we have any figures in here? We don't. All right, 1 second. Blank. Just give me a sec to sort this out, guys. Sorry, life of the DM with all these maps and stuff.
Doing good, brother. Doing good.
Okay, so you guys go in there.
Or in here. Cool.
Oh.
You are. Yep. Yeah, so you guys come out right here where the rug is. Now, as you step out of here and step up the top floor, you hear... weirdly, in Sunbelay's mouth, like his speaking, and it goes, "Welcome, fools, welcome to your deaths." And that's when it triggers that on these stairs leading down is a magic mouth spell that is supposed to try to convince people not to go down into the cellar.
All right. That makes sense. We just kind of look at each other and we know what's going on, both of us.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Is there anything else of note in this room?
Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so not really. It is old and disheveled. There is nothing else in here of note apart from the trapdoor, which you've uncovered. Just old, decrepit, rotten walls as well. It is coming into nighttime as well here, so
cool.
it is getting a bit dark and creepy in here. It also starts to rain outside.
Is it getting dark inside?
It is getting dark inside, yes. So, depending on what vision you've got.
Yeah.
I have dark vision.
Yeah. I think we'll just won't risk any light yet. I say to Oscar, I can't see much here, but if you can, I'm happy for you to lead the way.
I say, okay, and I walk up to this. I'm assuming this is a doorway or a hallway just here, right?
Yeah, that's a doorway right there, yep. And let me open that up for you in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Is that rain too loud for you guys, by the way?
Sounds good. That's good.
Okay, cool. I'll leave it where it is then. Turn the music up a touch. Alright, so let's reveal this. So you see a hallway leading out to the main room that you guys have already seen. Where is this haunted house? Nothing of note in the hallway. Just looks like a normal hallway. There is a door to the north and a door to the south.
Okay. Well, I think either of the doors open.
Both doors are just wide open at this stage, yep.
Okay. Well, I just cautiously step up to this one and glance in this room from an angle. Shield ready, hammer ready.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to say to Oscar, let's try and be quiet, and I will guide him on how to be quiet.
Oh yeah.
Because I know.
Yeah, stealth check.
Stealth check.
Yep.
And you roll another 1d4.
I think. Oh, hang on. I rolled a. Oh, what did I put 2? Oh yeah, disadvantage. Okay, so I've got an 8 and I rolled another 1d4.
Stealth.
Probably doesn't matter. Shoot. Okay, so 12 for stealth for me.
Right, 22 for me.
Okay, so what was it? 12 and 20?
Yeah.
22.
22. Jesus. Okay,
Yep.
so you guys walk in to this room. It looks like a library. This room was once a library with bookshelves around the walls. Most of the shelves are broken, and in many places they have come away from the wall. A few shelves are still intact but empty. A pile of books rests in the southwest corner.
Okay.
Shall we have a look at the books?
Well, I'm wondering because I'm used
Why
to
don't you
jumping.
smash the books with a
Yeah,
hammer?
yeah. Okay. I think to myself, should I smash the books with a hammer? And yeah, I guess we'll do an intelligence check, and if I roll
Okay.
below a 10, I'm gonna smash them.
Right. Go for it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna smash these books with my hammer.
Smash them. All right. You start smashing these books, and some of them were already pretty fucked, but the ones that were good are also very fucked now. And there's just a big pile. There's like a big pile of paper just up in the air and fucking floating down around you guys is just these little bits of shredded paper as you guys are kind of
Okay.
sitting there.
Do I notice anything that may have been useful that is now not useful?
Yeah, you see a cover of one of the books that says "The Magical Properties of Gemstones," which is
that
now
would've been handy.
completely destroyed, and another one that says "The Magical Properties of Herbs and Flowers," and another one that says "The Metaphysics of Mathematics." But the books themselves are all in tatters and ruined.
Oh well. Except for nerds. Alright. Can
Is
I
there
check
anything
the
else?
bookshelves?
Is there anything else in
Can
this room?
I check the bookshelves for anything?
That we should, yeah. Exactly.
So, you have a look floating around on the floor, and you actually find a random bit of parchment as you are searching in here. And it's handwritten text, and it's a little bit damp, but it looks like the same handwriting as the alchemist had in his book. Very similar, and it says, "Beyond Skeletons," is all it says.
Wow, I'm thinking that's the second room
Interesting.
it's hiding in, I would say.
Yeah, very interesting. So he raised the skeleton, or he turned into a skeleton. That's how would he
Possibly.
have
True. Anyway, alright, ponder these things. I'm gonna go to the next room.
All right,
next room?
in you go. Gee, you guys could have explored it the first time around, you bloody noobs.
Oh no.
This room was once a writing room or study. Against the wall under the window sits a large wooden writing desk, particularly broken and riddled with damp rot. There are 3 drawers in each side of the desk and a large central drawer. The latter is closed, but the others are all open, and 2 of them have been broken in forcibly.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to it, hammer at the ready, and not
I am
smash it.
going to say to Oscar, let's not smash everything.
Yeah, and I think that I'm agreeing.
Can
at this
I
point.
just check the drawers and the one that's closed, if I can open them?
You can.
one
I'm
that's-
standing at the ready.
The one that's closed is locked,
Right.
but the
okay,
other 2 you can open, and there's just dust in them.
Do
Okay.
we have any keys kicking around here? On us? Don't do we?
No. Can we try and pry it open? Is there any way we can get a crowbar in
Yeah,
there?
you think you could fit a crowbar in just the right-hand corner of it to potentially wedge it open?
Right.
Is this?
I,
Do we think that it's gonna work with strength or dexterity?
This, well, if you're... So if I would... Okay, if this could be lock-picked. Neither of you have got lock-picking tools. So the only other option here is to try to basically jar it open with a crowbar, is what you've
Yeah.
Right.
deduced from looking at it.
Okay, I'm gonna redeem myself from my previous failures. So I'm gonna have a go on strength.
I'll just say, don't stuff it up.
Oh,
my
Jesus
God.
Christ. Okay, yeah, in there, easy, mate. You make this
Pop it
one
open.
look super easy. Just pop it open. Open it up. There is nothing in there. But do you want to roll an investigation check?
Yes, I like to have a look for hidden
Yeah.
compartments.
Ooh, specifically for hidden compartments, I'll let you roll advantage on your
Oh,
check
Yeah.
in this.
I'm
Yeah.
learning. I'm learning.
Very good,
Uh,
Curdy. Very good.
Investigation.
Fjord.
All right, 17.
You do find a hidden compartment inside the drawer up the top. There's like
Yeah.
just a little stash away thing in there. You can feel some cloth in there. You pull the cloth out. Wrapped in the cloth is a glass vial, a potion of healing.
Beautiful. That'll come in handy. See, Oscar, it pays not to smash everything.
I'll just smile and nod.
Right.
Okay,
Beautiful.
I'm walking out here to this main hall now.
All right. Is there nothing else in this room before we leave?
So just a reminder in this room, because it's been quite a while since you guys have entered here. No, nothing else in that room, Bjord, no. So the main room, there's a staircase on the eastern wall that leads up to a balcony for the whole top squares. Can I draw here? Actually, you know what? I'm just going to fucking draw this. Why not? May as well use my tools. There is a balcony that goes across this bit here. Did that show to you guys or not?
Yeah, it
I
does,
can see that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I could make a different color. Yeah, there's a balcony that kind of extends across the top there.
Okay.
Okay.
Oscar, I think we should check out upstairs.
Yeah, okay. I'm happy if you are. I remember this staircase being rickety last time. Shall I just try and go up slowly, or would you like to go first?
So correct, and you'll see this as you're walking along. You can tell the staircase is a bit rickety. Make a. Are you climbing up the stairs or not?
Well, not. I mean, I think we would probably look at it again. That's why I mentioned it, right?
Yeah. So make an intelligence check on the stairs for me.
Okay.
11 for me.
Hang on, that's advantage. Hang on. 17.
So you guys both can tell that if you're not careful walking up these, there's definite. You may fall down. It looks to be about
Alright.
a 10-foot drop from the top of the balcony down.
All right.
Okay, what do you
I'm
think?
going
what
to
do you
try and
think?
acrobatics my way up the stairs
Okay.
Well, before you do
by
that,
running
should we
running
look for-
along the handrail.
Should we look for another way up? That's the more sturdy one.
So you guys would know, because you've been here, there is another way up. It's in the northern room where you fought the insects
Yes.
up there. Is another
Yeah.
set of stairs to get up to the second floor.
Yeah. But I mean, look,
No,
if Bjord wants
like
to do it, I'm
Oscar,
happy if he wants
hold
to
my
do it.
beer.
Okay.
Watch this.
Make an acrobatics check for me.
15.
15. Easy. Yep. You go up there in style. Climbing across the handrail and up you go. I'm going to send you up the top now. One second.
Wait for it to load.
Oh, shit. I've made some boxes here. Sorry. That's all right.
Hey,
No one can see it. So you guys are now up here. I'm going to still put you...
Can't see that yet.
Yeah, I'm still down there.
Yeah, I haven't revealed this yet
yeah,
to
cool.
you guys.
That's fine.
It's coming.
I'm like, come on, Oscar, it's easy. I'll
Okay.
give you some tips.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give it a go.
So I tell Oscar where to put his feet
Okay.
and guide him.
That's so good, Bjord. You're nailing this, mate. Absolutely. No, all right, make
All
a...
right. Here we go.
Was that an
Again.
athletics? That
Oh.
acrobatics? Yeah, that'll do. Yep. Yeah, pass. No, you walk up fine.
Yeah.
You dodge. You can see the bits of rod as you're walking up Oscar, and you're very careful. And it's creaking under your foot, but you get up. You get up. No worries. You're all up there. Yep.
Okay. All right. Where are we going?
All right.
You
So
order?
you
Which
lead the
way?
way, Oscar. I'm following you.
Okay. Well, what can we? Is the doorways in this hallway to the
Yeah.
east?
Okay. Let me just have a quick look here. Yeah. So there's a hallway to the east, and there's a couple of doors. I'll just reveal the front of these rooms. There's one there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yep.
There is one here. You can see.
Yep.
And there's
Are these
also
doors closed?
the only door. No, actually, you know what? They're all open. They're all the doors on this floor are open that you can
Okay.
see.
I'm just gonna walk up and have a look at this one then.
Yep.
Okay. G'day, numbers. Welcome.
Numbers.
All right. So you are on there. All right. So you walk into this room, and it looks like a bedroom. The bedroom has no furniture, rubbish scattered everywhere. Webs cover the walls and ceiling from the doorway, and you can see a glint of light in the fireplace from a small, highly reflective object.
Definitely going to walk up and have a look at the fireplace then. I'm assuming that's just here.
Yeah, right there. Correct.
Come on, Bjord. What's this thing?
Okay. Look, I am going to. I don't know. Okay. So something glinting in the fireplace, yeah?
To your
Oh,
surprise,
Oh
out
God.
jump two swarms of
This always
spiders in the fireplace, come leaping out. Guys,
Oh,
believe it or
shit.
not, this is our first combat of the episode. So let's fucking put some combat music on and go ham.
my
Beat
God.
these little dudes up.
Battle music.
All right, let's
Yeah,
get
remember
the turn
how we
order
combat.
and we'll roll initiative.
Oh yeah, wait for my table.
Right. Yeah. Like Oscar, spiders. I hate spiders.
I love them at all.
Okay,
Right, I'm rolling.
let's go.
Oh yeah, baby.
Nice. That's nice.
Battle! Oh, whoops. Okay.
Spiders, dude.
Sorry, boys. Haven't rolled for 'em yet. Give me a sec. Okay. Turn order is sorted. Oh my god, Oxcar.
Yeah, I know.
Oscar, you know so and so.
It's pretty
Right,
loud, that
smack.
music. Turn it down a little bit. Oxcar, you are up.
Okay, I am going to, with my newfound abilities, use maneuvering attack. Actually, I've got to hit first. I'm going to hit the northernmost spider with my hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. 21.
21. Hits.
Okay, let me just read this thing. This works.
Andy.
Come hither. Come hither.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to use one of my superiority die, and I'm going to use maneuvering attack. See, I can use that. I'm going to chat. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so that explains what it does. But basically, I get to move Kurt where I want, or move where I like him to from half his distance.
Oh my
half his
God.
speed,
Oh, that is wicked.
Without provoking attack.
Very nice.
Is that a action to do that, or is it?
Nope, this is a superior. So I have to use one of my superiority die.
Oh,
Um,
right.
Yeah, so I use one of those, and then I get to do it.
Up
And
to half
basically,
my movement, yeah.
yeah, exactly. And I think my superiority die are D. Oh no, it's D8. I get to add that to damage as well. Probably damage of this thing.
That's
okay,
wicked.
so no, so I'm gonna get. Okay, so I swing down my hammer and I say, Bjord, move out of the room, and he's
Right.
allowed to move where he
So
wants.
I can move 15 feet, can I?
Yeah, to anywhere.
10 to there and 5 to there.
Dude, that is so good for you guys. That is
Yeah,
so
that
cool.
is wicked.
Okay.
I had this all planned out, brother. Okay,
All right.
So
So
six
you,
damage.
you smack
and-
these. You smack these spiders. They are resistant to bludgeoning, so they only take half of your damage. They take 3.
Okay, I get to
I'm-
do another damage as well. Hang on a second, sorry.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Another 6 as well. So yeah, total.
Another 6. Oh, yep. So a total of 12, both reduced to half. So, wow, that's superior attack. Okay, so they take 6 damage total. Which one are you attacking? The southern or the northern lot?
Northern one, yeah.
Northern one. Okay. Give me a sec. You definitely squash a good bunch. Still more than half of the spiders left there.
Awesome.
Right. Next turn is the top northern bunch of spiders. They are going to Where are my spiders gone? Up there. Cool. They are going to try to... let me have a look here. Yeah, it's going to try to bite you.
Yep.
The bite. Ooh, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah.
Okay. They deal 9 piercing damage
Jesus. Yep, fair enough.
to you.
Yep.
And Bjord, you're up. Oh, I need to remember my...
Alright. I'm going to attack the spiders right in front of the Scar.
Yeah.
Sharpshooter. Combo. Oh, critical hit.
Way.
Oh, they're so
Alright,
dead.
So, damage. What's that? Hang on, that's 11, 22.
22. Which one are you aiming at?
The one in front of Oscar.
Okay.
So something one.
You shoot your bow. Oh, I need to turn these samples up, don't I? What I actually need is a good... So your arrow just
Crunchy.
like absolutely pierces, like kebabs, a bunch of these spiders. However, they are resistant to piercing damage as well. So they take half of your damage, which is what?
Gee.
How much is that?
It depends if you round up or down, I guess. 21, so either 10 or 11.
Okay, yeah, all right, let's go 11. There is 3 spiders left in that northern pack.
Okay.
Southern pack, is that what you mean?
Northern pack, sorry, the northern
Right.
lot, yes. The southern lot's still looking pretty healthy. It is their turn.
good.
And they will try to bite Oxcar. 6 doesn't hit.
Does not hit.
Oxcar, you're up.
Right, I'm going to have a crack at the puny ones that are left. But before I do that, I'm going to yell Battle Hammer and use Second Wind to regain some hit points.
Okay.
So it's a D10, I think.
Doth battle.
And so I get 4. Is it plus my level here? Plus my fighter level, so a total of 7 back.
Oh, that's sweet, dude. We've
Yeah,
got it
this
all
is
back.
Yeah, got pretty much all the back, which is sweet. Yeah, okay. And so now I'm going to have a whack on the almost dead ones.
Yep.
You get a 17.
Nice.
Hits.
Cool. Damage, which is going to be low for bludgeoning, but whatever. Oh yeah, 11. So what does that make? 5 or 6?
The old Wolfie. Yep, so those, you kill the 3 remaining spiders. A big squish on those. And they get wrecked. Just a question, do I need to turn those up, those sounds a little
I
bit?
think it sounded pretty good from what I could hear.
Pretty good? Let's do
Right
it.
to me.
Let's do it again. Oh, that's a different one. We got sound
Yeah, I think
effects. Yeah, we're getting fancy in here. Okay. Yeah, that northern one is gone. No longer alive. It's that one there. Take him out. Bjord, you are up.
Yep. Okay. I'll sharpshooter again. Oh, another crit.
Oh my god, dude.
Double crits. Yeah, baby.
Are you rolling the extra
19.
damage dice, Curdy? I think it should be more than that, isn't it?
Isn't that adding it? What's the +1 there?
I don't think it's adding it. I think that's your sharpshooter and then you roll another d8, pretty sure.
Oh,
No, no,
yeah,
I think it is. No. I think it is.
Have
actually
you-
rolling 2 damage.
Are you auto rolling crits to me?
I don't think I've auto rolled crits. I don't think it works. I don't think I can get it. Couldn't get it to work.
No.
properly.
You see, there's a +5 and a +6.
I think that is. I'm pretty sure that is actually rolling.
Pretty sure that's auto
Is
rolling crits.
that it? Okay. Okay.
I'm pretty
all
sure.
right.
Yeah,
That's
so it's
19.
Oh
19
yeah,
total.
because I think you rolled a 1 on one of the d8s. Is that what happened?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's half of that. So half of 19 is 9. We're all up to what? 10? 9?
Roll it
18?
Up or down, whatever you.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. They're going down anyway.
Yeah. The swarm of spiders is going to try to bite Oxcar. They have less than half of the swarm here that you can see. They chomp. 15 doesn't hit.
Nah.
Oxcar, you're up.
Bounce off. Yes. I'm going to try my tricky spin move that I do. That has been successful and sometimes not. And I get a 12.
12 hits just.
Oh, barely hits.
Nice.
Yeah. Your beauty. And so, yeah, 4 bludgeoning, so 2.
4 bludgeoning. 2. Yep, Roger. Resistances, baby. All right, Bjord, you're up.
I'm up. I might just take a normal shot.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for just a consistent shot. Alright, 16.
16 hits.
Yes.
4 piercing, so 2.
We're chipping them down.
Arrows come flying in. Smash a bunch. Chipping them down very slowly. They're still looking reasonably healthy. It is going to try to attack Oxgar again. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
4 piercing damage this time, Oxgar, to you.
It's a little bit less, which is good. Okay. Just remind me here, brother. I think if I want to change to my hand axe, that uses an action, right?
Yeah, because I think it's one action because you got to stow one. It's one. You can pull it out. Wait, what are you wielding? A shield?
So a shield and a hammer. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll use an action to swap to a hand axe because you got to stow something. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my action surge.
Okay. Yep.
And
Smart.
I'm gonna pull out. Yep, gonna pull out my hand axe and give me a whack with that. See how it goes. This is a slashing. Hopefully, it does some bit more damage. Did it roll? Can't see it. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
23.
Good hit.
23 hit. Yep.
All right, and the damage. 9 slashing.
9 slashing. Yep. So you slash across them, and they all die. Very good thinking.
Yeah.
Nice work.
So as you're slashing across, you can just hear it slicing
Crunch.
through the spiders in half, and they're cooked.
Got him. Wicked. All right. Fjord, what is this glistening thing in the fireplace here? And as I do that, I put my hand axe back and pull out my hammer.
I said to Oscar, it looks like you got a couple of hits in there. Did you want some good berries to help you out?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Why not? I love good berries.
Alright. I've got 30, so take as many as you like.
Way.
Okay. That's a lot of good berries. Yeah, just say I wouldn't mind 10. 10 would be good.
Okay.
Alright,
Got
I'm
20
gonna...
left.
Yeah, sweet. I'm gonna use 5 of them.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So in this room, in the fireplace, obviously that's where you guys were looking. You find a crystal bauble in there. Looks to be an alchemist's implement. You know that. Worth 5 silver pieces. I'm happy for you to just
cash it. Now.
cash it in.
Yeah.
Cash it in.
do
Also, make a intelligence check as well.
Both of us, or just Fjord?
This is particularly on the implement. Either of you can. This is on the just
Okay,
for
I'm
lore
gonna have
things.
a go too. Come on, stupid dwarf. 15.
Yeah. So looking at this bauble, it's definitely an alchemist tool. It looks to be like a counterweight in alchemist work, and yeah, definitely something. Nothing
Okay.
too interesting. Nothing gained, but just a little bit of lore there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There were some counterweights in his lab, remember?
Yeah. Yep. So part of those similar stuff.
Cool.
Sweet. Anything
Alright.
else we should look at here, Fjord?
That looks pretty clear to me.
Nothing else in there.
Happy to
Alright.
follow you.
Walking up to the next room. What do we got in here?
All right. Let me get rid of this.
I should have smashed the fireplace. That's what I should have done.
So this room appears to be another dirty, decaying room without furniture, even viewed from the doorway. It's evident that the floor in here does not look safe. Some of the floorboards are missing, and others are partially dislodged. There is a window on the southern wall. Apart from that, there's no other furniture and other bits in here.
Well, Bjord, can you see anything there worth going in for?
I don't know. Can I just do a general investigation check in the room?
Yep, you can make an intelligence check in the room.
Investigation, yeah?
Investigation, sorry. Yep.
Ooh, 8.
8. You notice walking marks coming through the door here. Like this room is
Okay.
actually used quite a lot, leading up to the window.
Okay.
That's all.
Can I look out the window
Yep, you can look out the window.
or look at the window?
Out
Do
the
know the
window
floor's creaky.
looks directly over the ocean.
Okay. Is it nighttime at the moment?
It is nighttime, and you're looking out over the ocean, and you're a smart guy, actually, Bjord. In fact, what's your passive perception, Bjord?
16.
All right, you notice on the windowsill are marks that are the perfect diameter of the signaling lamp that you found downstairs,
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
and
Right.
it looks to be they're putting it there for something, and then using this
Yep.
room as like a
Yep.
room.
So I turn to Oscar and go, these marks here, and I pull out the lantern out of the bag and line up with the marks and say, this is their signaling position.
And I
we know,
said,
and we know when they're going to be here with the tides, and we know what to signal. So,
okay, I think we thought the next full moon, right, in a few more days, we can come
Yep.
back and have a think about it. Yeah, maybe to speak to Anders about it later. Awesome.
okay.
All right, Katie, Bjord. As you're walking back, I've just noticed that you've moved your character over a
Oh.
little bit of dark floor there.
Oh,
So I'm gonna get you to
no.
make a acrobatics check.
22.
Your foot falls through the floor, and you just go whoa, right down to your leg. But you manage to like quickly rebalance yourself on a good plank and pull your leg out, and you keep walking as
Okay.
pretending like you haven't done anything.
Does Oscar see me?
Oxcar, can you roll a investigation check to see whether you see Bjord falling through the floor?
Yep. Yeah, 15.
Yeah, Oxcar knows that you've done this. Yeah.
Right, so I try and make it look like I haven't. I look up
Yeah.
sheepishly and he clearly sees me. And I'm like, what are you looking at?
Okay.
All right,
I have a
I'll
big
make-
smile. I'm
make-
laughing.
Out the door.
All right.
Move
Next
on.
room.
Okay. All right. Okay, so in this room on the floor, you see ropes tied and cut. You see some clothes in here. On the southwest corner, you see a dagger sitting on the floor. And that is it, apart from a bed.
Okay. Bjorn, should we have a look further in here?
Yep. And I'll just say, watch your footing on the way in. Some of these floorboards are a bit
Are
dodgy.
the dark ones the dodgy ones?
Yeah, stay off the dark bits.
Cat pee floorboards. as Kazi would say.
Okay.
Roll,
we'll
but
go
both of
in.
you roll a general intelligence check in here.
Okay. Ugh. 4.
Oh, it's 16.
Ah,
Dwarf's killing it.
coffee.
All right, so Oxcar, you, for the first time ever, realize that you think this is the room where Ned came from.
Oh,
And
I see what's going on here. This
you,
is where he's cut his bonds and he was pretending to be up here. I see. Yes, I understand.
Ah.
Cheeky
Very
little
clever.
fella. Hmm.
G'day,
Let's have a
Lady
look at this
K.
dagger. Lady K. Is there value in us? Should we look at this dagger? Can we see anything on this dagger? Is
Yeah,
it
you
worth
can-
picking this dagger up?
You can have a look at the dagger.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah, roll a Arcana check on the dagger, particularly, I'll say Bjord here.
Okay, Bjorn, what's this thing?
11.
You've never... The only time you've seen the like of this dagger is on the man with the skull and crossbones at the port.
Whoa.
Back in that day.
Ah,
Similar make. The hilt looks similar.
Similar make.
It's not the same weapon, but it looks like a dagger that's come
Yeah.
from outside of...
yeah, they had exotic weapons, very
yeah.
strange ones. So I say to Oscar, I've seen this sort of weapon before. The,
And I hand it across and say, let's keep
yeah.
it. Might help us
traders,
find it.
traders guards had similar weapons, but larger swords.
Yes,
Yeah.
here you are.
This looks like something that a trader would carry. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Carry on.
I'm
Where do you
gonna
guys wanna
walk
go?
all the way over to here, I'm thinking. Have a look in this door.
Oh, the viewers totally
Same
couldn't see
formation.
where you guys were. Right, you're over here. Right, same formation. Sorry, viewers. Also, Hero Soft, how are you, mate? And Lady Kazi, bloody good morning to you. Nice to see you.
All right.
Okay, open this one up. Boom. All right. So in here, this looked like a fine master bedroom back in its day, which now stands decayed. Some of the floorboards are missing and there is rubbish scattered around. A tall wooden wardrobe stand against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its door is closed.
Okay, I turn to Bjord and say, Bjord, should I smash it?
I'm like, I don't care what you do. I'm just staying here until you do whatever you do.
I'm going to say, nah, I'm just going to go have a closer look. So I'm assuming
Okay.
this is here. This is the thing
Yep,
here.
that's it. Yep, yep.
Okay, I think I'm going to have a peer at it for traps or any kind of a close look at it to see if there's anything harmful about it.
It's a nondescript, decayed closet. Nothing looks
Okay, I try
dubious
to open
about
it.
it. Try to open it?
I'll try to.
Yep, it opens up. There is no skeletons.
monsters.
There's no skeletons in it.
Phew.
There is an old, cracked pair of leather boots worth nothing. A ragged, stained cloak on a peg. Oh, hang on a second. Okay, there is a cloak with some pockets there.
Okay, I'll look in the cloak pockets.
Okay, as you do that, poof, out of the pocket, poofs this yellow mold all over Oxcar and just goes poof, and he's covered in yellow shit. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
I just start giggling as I'm watching this dwarf fumble around in the closet.
20.
Now, hang on, you are immune to poison anyway, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
Okay, so you actually take. What does that do? Does that mean you don't take any damage from poison, or you resist it?
No, I resist it, yeah.
So you take half damage, right?
I rolled a 20. So I don't know
You rolled a 20 anyway. Okay, so you take 5 poison damage.
Holy shit.
But your pride's definitely hurt as you're like covered in this yellow mold.
Not Pandy. Yeah, okay.
See ya, Pandy. Love your work, mate.
Okay. I wander over to the bed to have a closer look at anything over here as well.
The bed. No, nothing else to find there. There's a bunch of sheets that all look very old and tattered, holes in them. Nothing else to search, unfortunately.
All right, we head over to the next room.
Yep.
Okay, pissing through it. All right.
Yeah, mate.
Ain't no ghosts in here.
The decrepit bedroom. Rubbish is scattered around what was once a nice, fine guest bedroom. There is evidence of a rodent infestation and webs hanging in the corners. A 4-poster bed stands against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its woodwork is worm-ridden, and the curtains that once screened the bed are torn and stained. There is no bed linen, but the bed is intact.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to the bed and have a look.
Oh, thank you very much, Thug. That's good to know. I didn't know that. So if he resists it and then he has resist, it'll be a quarter
Half
of the
of a
damage.
half.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So rather than 5, I've just taken 3.
Yep.
Cool, I'm going to have a little look at this bed, see if there's anything else I notice.
So it looks like smugglers would nap in this bed, as it's basically the only bed apart from the ones that are underneath that are nappable. So, yeah, not too much to see or do in here apart from the bed looks like they often sleep in it.
Yeah. Righto. We're up to this other big main room. Let's have a look. What's going on in here?
Off we go. So you can see down this corridor here. You also see 2 doors leading into separate rooms. Down there. Yo, thank you for the follow. Dirty Dwarf, welcome.
Michigan. Awesome.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
I'm walking up to this first one, and is it the doors open here as well, or are they closed?
Yeah, no, the door is wide open to that one.
All right. What do we got going on here?
Okay. This appears to be the alchemist's bedroom, Archimedes' bedroom. Dark mold covers portions of the walls and the ceiling in this bedroom, and rubbish is strewn liberally around the floor. In the center, a single mattress has been badly torn, from which stuffing protrudes. Under the window sits a large wooden chest, the timbers split, and its lid closed.
Okay. Definitely going to walk up and have a closer look at that.
Yep.
Right. Wait here.
I guess I'm just wanting to look at it to see if I notice anything else other than what you've described. I'm talking about potential traps or monsters
Yep,
or yellow dust.
without even having to roll, you're confident that if there were traps on this chest, someone would have already triggered them. The chest is actually quite badly damaged on the outside, and it did look previously locked. It is now not and can be opened. Nothing too dangerous about this chest.
All right, I'm going to open the chest.
Okay, you find clothes of an alchemist.
Clothes of an alchemist.
You are welcome to add that description if you want to wear clothes that make you look like an alchemist, kind of like mage-looking clothes. There's a pointy hat, nothing of value, but they look quite swagger. There's like a nice dark robe that goes with it, and some shoes, just some attire of the alchemist. I would imagine he would wear that, wandering around the house.
All right, I'll just take a glance around the room and have a look to see if there's anything else that's worth us having a poke around in.
There's nothing else of note in this room. Apart from you get the feeling that this is where the alchemist slept in here, but nothing
Fantastic.
of note.
All right, we're going to this room.
I watched a lot of Critical Role. Thug, me too, mate. I fucking loved the last season. I must admit I'm not up to date with it now. I haven't watched it for quite a while. But very, very good. Matt Mercer, oh my god, what a fucking God's gift to D&D. The box room. So in here, this is a storage room. There's lots of boxes. A large, ill-made oak chest stands under the window. Its lid is closed. Elsewhere in the room lie 3 broken wooden chairs, 2 splintered wooden buckets, and a mildewed sack with something inside. Just inside the door is a bit of clothing and some garments. They've collected a bit of dust, appearing to have been placed here only recently.
Okay. Bjorn, what do you think of this place?
I don't know. Can I look at what sort of clothes they are?
They are half of Ned's clothes. They are some of what Ned was wearing. It looks that he only got partially dressed before coming down and trying to attack you guys. He's left behind a belt and some briefs and just like a bunch of clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say to Oscar, this looks like Ned's clothes. This is Ned's room, probably.
Okay,
All right.
well, let's have a poke around, shall we? I'm going to start with that sack.
The sack.
I'm going to go look at it.
Yep, go look at it. It's just like rotten wheat that's probably been sitting there for ages, and as you open it up, a bit of dust kind of flies out. Gives you a bit of fright. You think it's the mold again, but to your surprise,
Like, ooh, look out for dust, Oscar. Giggling to myself.
Hey, DM, can you move the screen to the right a little bit? Just for the viewers.
Sorry, yep. Thank you very much. There we go.
Okay, so nothing in there of note.
Thank you, Hero. Love it. Just let me know. No, nothing here of note. There is a chest. I think I said there was a chest, isn't there?
You did, yeah. That's the next thing. So I'm going to walk up to that.
Yeah.
And I go, Fjord, does this look trapped to you?
I don't know. Let's have a look.
You, once again, similar to the last room, not trapped. You can tell by it's kind of like half open and.
All right. Flick it open and
it is
have a
full.
look.
It is full of socks, old dirty socks. That's all that's in there.
I pick up a sock and go, "Would you like a sock, Oscar?" Chuck it at him.
I
Right.
dodge it. I try to dodge it.
Roll an athletics check, real quick. Go.
Athletics. Yeah. Athletics. I'm good at athletics. Did it roll?
Might be taking
Yeah.
a little while potentially.
Try again. Oh yeah, it's not working.
It's been
Oh,
a
there we
loop.
go.
There we go. 17.
Oh, damn it.
Oh yes. So you just like kind of duck down, and the sock goes whew, over the top of your head. Dodge it.
And I poke out my tongue as Visual as I walk out the door.
Hits the back wall. Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. You guys are now here. Coming down here, so you see. I've labelled this room wrong because I'm an idiot. Along the northern wall of this area, a staircase descends to the ground floor of the rear of the house. The treads appear to be loose and perilous. Another staircase along the east wall climbs up to the upper level. The stairs have mostly collapsed, and only the lowest 6 steps are intact. There is no easy access to the hole in the ceiling where the staircase used to lead. A heap of rotten timber lies in the northern corner.
Okay.
So, is there another level up above,
So,
or
you looking at it, there is an attic, but there's no way to get there. The stairs are definitely not usable, and the hole is basically mostly closed.
okay? So there's no point trying to climb it.
No.
Or
Alright.
do like a leg up or something.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess this looks like we're done up here. There's a few more rooms downstairs to have a look at. Shall we try this perilous steps here, or should we try the other steps to get down again?
These stairs, by looking at them, look safer to you guys than the other ones do.
All right.
Yeah.
All
okay.
right. Let's
I'm going
go
down here.
down.
Okay.
Alright.
No checks needed. You guys move down to the ground floor.
Yes.
You are situated up top. You guys can move yourselves up there if you want.
Hasn't changed yet for us.
Oh, did I not move you guys? I didn't move you guys. Sorry. Ground. Here we go.
Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah. Sweet.
Oh, we're
Shoop.
here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So these guys are all dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna wander down and have a look in this room here.
Yep. I'm going to skip this song. Okie dokie. Let me just quickly do a couple of things real quick. Delete these. All right. Which one are you looking in? The left or the right?
The one on the left. Yeah.
The one
So
on the left?
western.
Roger. Okay. Got to pull up my other haunted house. Yep. Okie dokie. Once a long time ago, a long table stood in the center of this room. It now lies broken on the floor. A broken chair sits against the wall between the windows, and there is a heap of broken dishes in the northwest corner. There is nothing else to note in this room.
Okay. I'm moving on.
Boring.
Yeah. Next room.
Next room. All right. 2 stuffed armchairs stand near the fireplace of this room. The covers of both have been torn and stuffing has been pulled out, but the wooden frames are intact. A broken table lies on the floor near the northern wall. Roll a perception check for me in here.
Perception. Both of us.
Yep, if you like, yep.
Right, 10 for me.
Yeah. I think I got a 7.
Okay. You guys don't notice anything out of the ordinary in here.
Right, cool.
Looks like a normal room.
Okay.
Reggie.
Let's move along then. Okay,
Along.
so I think in this hallway here now then, it's the last little bit to have a look at. It's just I don't think we saw it here before.
Yep. Sick. Zoom in here. Okay, you want to look in that one there?
It's a big house.
Yeah, it is a big house, isn't it?
Almost done.
It's crazy that you guys didn't fucking work through here. All right.
I know.
This is a living area. The only thing to note in this room is a clump of tiny red mushrooms growing around the fireplace in a semicircular formation. Otherwise, the room is bare.
Semicircular form. Okay, I'm going to walk up and have a look at the mushrooms.
There is also a fireplace there as well.
Yeah, okay. I guess
Can I roll a nature check on the mushrooms to see if I know what they are?
Yep, you can roll a nature check, yep.
14.
Yeah, these are harmless and edible. You can take them if you like as a ration. Not that we're really using those, but no,
Nah,
they
that's
don't
okay.
mean anything.
Got loads of berries.
All right.
All right, cool.
I'm going to have a look in this fireplace.
Yes.
I'm going to step back a bit before you do that.
So looking at the fireplace, you notice about 3 feet above the top of the fireplace, there is a small cavity.
Part of me
Can
wants
you
to
reach
smash the
that?
cavity. Can I reach it as a dwarf?
Do you want me to give you a boost?
You there, Grizz?
Yep, sorry, can you hear me?
Oh, just lost a bit of audio. That's good.
Oh, all right, my
Yeah,
bad.
you're back. Okay,
Back.
can I reach the cavity?
Yes, you can. Yep, you can reach it. You want to put your hand in there?
I'm gonna put my hand in there. See
Okay.
what I can feel.
You put your hand in there, and you feel a little leather pouch. You pull it out, and there are 2 cut pieces of blue quartz in there worth 10 gold each. So you can add 20 gold, 20
Hell
gold
yeah.
to your inventory,
Make
baby.
it cash.
G'day,
Good
Barry.
finds,
How are you, brother? Welcome, mate.
Baz.
Baz. Baz.
That's
I saw Baz on the train today. It was hilarious.
Such a fucking legend.
all right. I think we're done in this room.
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry. Did I
skip
realize
this.
I've got you guys so you can't see shit walking down that hallway there?
Yeah, that's all right.
Barry,
You can
this
have
is like Diablo, but roleplay. So fucking good. Hope you're good, man.
Little pouch with 2 objects in it, Kazi.
True.
Yeah, very true. They
Yeah.
have precious stones. They're precious stones,
Precious
Kazi, alright? Fuck.
Stones of multiplying.
So heaps. So you guys look through this, through the door, and there is a heap of plaster that's fallen down from the ceiling. Apart from this, the room is bare. You notice that this is the room above was the one that was falling through. You actually see Bjord's foot hole through the roof into this
Okay, I
room.
point at it and I turn at him and laugh a little bit.
I'll just ignore him.
All right, is this a chest or anything over here?
There is nothing else in this room
All right.
worthwhile.
I say
All
to Oscar, we searched his whole house and we found nothing. Apart
All right.
from, we know where to put the lantern when the time comes.
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
do. All right. In that case, what I'm thinking is, yeah, we'll probably head on foot here down to the Dwarven Mines.
Yeah.
What I would like
Is it
to
on
do
the Is it on the coast? Can we take the Should we take the boat with us?
I think it's
Or
inland.
is it? Is it? Okay.
Let me just check the map. Actually, not 100% sure. This music is sick. Fuck, thanks, Kazi. A little bit of atmosphere, mate.
I was talking without yeah.
The
I think it's
dwarven,
inland.
the dwarven mind. You can mind the That's what you know. The reason why I say that is because that's what Joyce says. Mindcraft. So I fucking keep saying it. The dwarven mine is about an hour's journey south of you guys. You can take the boat. Bear in mind, it is probably approaching maybe like 11, 12 o'clock at night, getting pretty late. You guys are both feeling pretty knackered from a big day. So I'll leave it up to you what you want to do.
I'm thinking it's a good idea to have a rest, actually. We know this
Alright.
house is clear. Maybe we can find a good spot for a
Well,
good long rest.
Why don't we head upstairs to the napping room? And
That's
we
a good
can
idea.
close the door, bar the door, and we should be safe in there.
Yeah, I agree. Have a good long rest in the bed.
Top to tail,
Alright.
of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we go back to the safe stairs, we go upstairs, and yes, we go to the room
Okay.
for a nap. We bar the door
And
for a
we
long
can
rest.
rest.
All right. You guys want to have a proper sleep up here?
I think so. May as well.
Might as well wait
well.
till morning. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
have a good sleep.
I'm going to publicly roll a dice for you, so you guys can see. I don't know how. I'm just going to test this now. Tell me if you guys can see this.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see that? All right. I'm going to actually roll one now. This is proper.
20 and a 19.
Oh,
which
that's
is-
not
I don't
bad.
know why it rolled 2. Yeah. No problems throughout the night.
Oh.
You guys get a full night rest. However, you do still have the dream.
Ooh, the dream.
You both know it's coming. It is the same creepy dream you've had every night since you've been in Saltmarsh. I won't run through the whole thing, but essentially, you walk through the forest very slowly. It's healthy. Birds are chirping. You get to the edge of the forest, and there's corruption. It's rotten. It smells like anoxic sediment. Curdy knows what that smells like. It fills your lungs. You do hear a different voice this time. You see the building. It looks inviting again. You actually hear a female voice this time. Twisted. Like, it's not quite coming to you as whole as it should be. It almost like glitches in your ears as you hear it. It says, "You have nothing to be afraid of. I offer you riches beyond your imagination. Seek me. Join your beloved." And that's where the dream ends. You guys wake, have a full rest. Make sure you renew your spell slots, tick everything else off.
I don't think I casted any spells.
Long rest. You can press the long rest button. I think it does
Yeah,
everything.
cool. Nice. I'll get my good berries back.
Roger. Good
So
berries.
the ones that I had before are now no good?
They're now normal berries, so you can still eat them. They just won't fill you up. They're just like
Dude, that is
berries.
so fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I snack on the good berries then, that are now normal berries.
Alright, I'll have a couple as well. I say to Oscar, we gotta sort your family shit out, mate. I can't keep losing sleep like this.
Well,
No,
sounds like
I say in all seriousness, I must be difficult for you because it's difficult for me. I don't really understand what's going on. So
I must admit,
I'm with you
neither do
whenever
I.
you wanna pursue it.
Yes, well, the very first thing, I want to go rescue some of my fellow dwarves, but the dwarven
Alright.
line is missing.
Hmm.
So, let's go now.
Let's
Alright.
do
Go
it.
by sea or by land, Fjord?
Well, I mean, hour on foot, or we have to come back for the boat anyway. So that's we can take it down the coast and then walk to the mine. Might as well take
Yeah.
the boat.
We do that?
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. Yeah, you can take the boat down there, leave it on the coast, and then walk your way into the mine.
Okay.
Yep, we want to do that.
Pack up our gear and head off.
This is very timely because when you guys arrive here, the miners are literally just showing up for their workday. It takes you like an hour to move the boat down there, but you make your way into the mine and you are greeted at the front by Manistrad, who you met in the bar.
Ah.
He is the dwarf, the guy that basically leads the mining contingent here. And he looks stressed when you guys are walking up to him and he goes, "Thank God you are here. 2 days it's been since I've spoken to you adventurers. It's gotten worse. We need your help urgently. My boys are even too scared to set foot into the mine. They're scared of the Underdark."
The Underdark. I say, what's the Underdark?
Ah. Roll a Arcana check, both of you, on the Underdark.
I got 15.
16.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys would have heard of this before. It's basically an area that sits like in the middle of the earth that is it's in darkness. And everyone knows that in the Underdark is somewhere where you never want to go. It is full of ghastly horrors and ghosts and things that are adapted to living in pure darkness. If you were scared of the Underdark, it would be things like ghasts and just very not evil. Pure evil is what's in the Underdark.
Awesome.
All right.
Yeah, okay. And so I think I'm just going to ask him here. We've come here for missing miners. Has there been more missing since we've last spoke?
No, not more missing. The noises in the mine are worse. The deeper you go. This one particular level where my friends were lost. By the way, I should tell you their names. Just in case you find them, you may want to know. Their names are... One second. Borum and Marius, my two compatriots.
Marius, yeah.
Small,
got it.
obviously, dwarfs. The dwarf features. But no, they are in the deepest portion of the mine. We now only stick to the first top 3 levels, is where we pull our minerals from. And even there, we hear the noises from down in the deeps, like, it's hard to explain, unnatural whispers and words, and like a ghost. Anyway, let me take you there. You can judge for yourself when you hear it. And he takes you to a lift, clicks the bottom button, and down you guys go into the mine.
Into the mine.
Awesome. I need to reveal where you guys are, because I haven't even done that yet. 1 second.
They call it the mine.
The mine. Good sir. There you go. You guys should be able to see it. Shout out to Zat Battle Maps too, who did this particular battle map. There you
nice.
go. I just got to change the screen for the legends. G'day, Robbie. How are you, mate? I also need to change the music to be a little bit more dark and foreboding. Okay, so... Boys, as you descend deep into the mine, you find yourself surrounded by stone. The walls of the tunnel are rugged and uneven, the jagged rocks and mineral deposits jutting out at unexpected angles. The air is thick, cool, and damp, with a faint, earthy smell that permeates the space. As you walk further into the mine, going down and down and down the lift, you begin to notice the glittering gems and precious stone that seem to be providing the only light source in this area. The walls and ceiling are studded with colourful crystals, which reflect and refract light, casting shimmering glow over the entire space in here. The gems themselves are in a variety of shapes and sizes, with some larger, some smaller. Others are delicate, sparkling sapphires and rubies to the eye. In this room to the north, you guys see what looks to be a minecart. This room's quite well lit. From here, you see some mine tracks as well. On the eastern wall, you notice that there is a bunch of crates sitting here. A couple open, a couple that look to be boarded closed.
Okay. Let's wander across to these crates, and can we see if we can open any of them?
Yeah. At this point, Manistrad kind of looks at you both and says, "Gentlemen, I do not wish to come with you any further. I will say anything you find in this mine, I'm happy for you to keep as part of our payment. You may find ores and metals. They are also yours to keep. Good luck."
Thank you. We'll find your friends.
I nod and raise my battle hammer as he walks away.
I do hope so.
Okay. We look around. What sort of lighting can we see much in here?
In this particular room is full lit, and it's full lit by the gems in the roof, and maybe one torch that's kind of shining around. G'day.
Look at those gems
Very
beyond.
nice. All right, we'll try and crack open one of these crates. Are we able to do that?
Yeah, you can do that. Yep, absolutely. So the closed crates that you open, there are 3 closed. One closed crate you open up, and it's a black substance powder. Roll a investigation check to try to identify what type of powder it is.
20.
This is black gunpowder.
Okay.
Very.
I say to Oscar, let's not light any torches around this stuff. This will go boom boom.
Boom boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I understand boom boom.
Yeah. All right. Okay, I close the lid very carefully.
Yeah. All right. You open up another one, and it's just plain sand in there. Nothing in there.
Okay.
The third one,
Okay.
you open up,
Yep.
and it is. Can you roll? Who's looking at this one?
Me.
That's
Right.
me.
I'm going to give you advantage on this roll for. What do we? Roll a. What would you say? Roll an intelligence check. Fuck it. With advantage.
Okay. Okay.
To see whether you can identify what this is. It is some type of ore.
I think it's doing something here.
It's doing the old waity wait, is it?
I think so. I'll try again. Oh no, it rolled. There we go.
There it goes.
Not great. I got a 7.
A 7. Okay. Look, this looks to be a usable ore. It looks like it's been packaged in here for a reason. Probably to be shipped off somewhere. You're not quite sure what ore it is, but you do think that maybe this could be useful to the blacksmith.
Yeah. I say, look, ore! And I throw it to Bjorn to throw in his bag of holding.
Okay.
It's surprisingly heavy, but I put it in the bag.
Yeah, it is fucking heavy too. You guys are going to need like both of you to carry it and put it in there.
All right.
But
My
it's
health,
okay. I'll allow you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Alright.
strong.
Pretty strong.
Okay, so was it 1 bar or 2 bars? I don't know, whatever.
No, it's like a
It's
fucking
like
whole.
ore.
It's a box of raw ore. So it's not.
yeah,
it's
okay.
not. It's not smelted down or anything. It's like the.
Oh my God.
It's like the rocks that have the fucking stuff in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. It's
Alright,
like it's
so-
like raw.
We're pouring the whole thing in the bag.
Yeah. Okay.
Does the bag have a weight limit on it or not?
I think it's 500 pounds.
500 pounds. Okay. I'm gonna say that this is maybe like 30, 40 pounds. 20, 30 pounds. Something like that.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Okay. It's about that. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Cool.
So anything else you want to do in here? Do you want to?
I'm gonna have a look at the minecart. See what I
Okay.
can see over
Yep. So
here.
the minecart. All right. The minecart, when you look at it, has clearly 2 seats in it, as you can see. That I have drawn that there. Also, do you like my artwork there? It's pretty good.
Yeah, dude. That's a wicked card.
It's a cool cart. And it works like the luge we had in New Zealand, where the thing at the front, if you hold it in the center, you go fast, and if you pull it back, it like applies the brakes. When you
okay.
look ahead here, it goes into fucking darkness, like darkness. But it does have tracks that looks like it goes downhill, ready for you guys to
God.
potentially.
Actually, before we do that, I have just
Silla.
noticed.
Yes.
I've just noticed these boulders in this corner. Is this looks like a recent cave-in or something like that?
Yeah. So exactly. Yeah. You're looking at this. This was a recent cave-in. They quite
Yeah.
often try to dig bits out, and rocks just crumble. 1 second, boys. Silla, thank you so much for the raid, mate. Bloody appreciate it. I hope you're fucking going really well. Welcome everyone from Silla. Hope you guys are good. Yes, recent cave in there on the side. AKA me blocking off the map because I didn't want you guys adventuring in fucking random places.
Okay.
Well,
I
played.
was going to suggest that we get the gunpowder and blow the rocks up.
You know what? I'm going to say you can do that if you want to do that.
Can I?
Yeah, fuck yeah. You can do that. Yeah.
All right, cool. I say to Oscar, look, these rocks look very suspicious to me. I reckon we should blow them up.
Yeah, maybe they're stuck in there. The lost miners.
Yeah, could
Good
be.
idea.
Maybe they got caved in.
So
All right,
I'm gonna
so
walk
I'm gonna
over
go
and grab the.
and help me with this. And so we bring the box over. I'll say carefully, Oscar. Those big fumbly fingers of yours.
Yeah.
And so we put the box next to the rocks, and I just
gonna hide
tell
behind the car.
Oscar
Fuck.
to please step back, and I make a trail of the black powder out to behind the cart, over to here. And
At this point, you hear from the darkness to the north the noises that I've been describing to you, ringing in your ears down the hallways somewhere. But carry on. Yep, sorry.
Okay, I'm like, never mind that, Oscar.
I'm like, "Ooh, battle."
Okay, get ready. This is gonna make a huge noise. So put your finger in your ears, and so I get the flint out and I light the trail of gunpowder,
Okay.
and it kind of snakes across the floor and then hits the box and goes boom. The whole room shakes.
All right.
I'm kind of knocked back a little bit.
Boom. Massive explosion. You know what? I actually had an explosion ready to put my sandboard. I was like, they're not going to fucking need an explosion. What are they going to need an explosion for? There's no way.
There's gunpowder.
Don't underestimate the.
Yeah, fucking hell. All right. So, yeah.
Right, I'm going to have a look at my dark vision down here.
Yeah,
All right,
it
I'll
is.
follow behind.
G'day, Acres. It is quite dark down this corridor. I'm going to actually classify it as dim light. So who out of you has dark vision?
Me.
Oscar has, yeah.
Okay, so you'll make perception checks in here with disadvantage. Normal vision is blinded in here unless you want to light something.
Yeah. So my passive perception loses 5.
Yeah,
So it goes
correct.
from 16 to 11, and
Mhm.
yeah, disadvantage on. Yeah, cool. I'll just follow Oscar. I'm like, man, I
Oops.
can't see shit in here. I'm just following you.
Well, do we want to go down here? Have a look.
I don't know. We may as well.
Okay.
May as well. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna walk on down slowly.
Yeah, I'm just going to move the viewers across. Zoom out a little bit.
I might just tap Oscar on the shoulder and say, maybe stealth would be the best course here.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you've guided me.
Can we do that, DM?
Yep, you can roll. Please roll stealth checks for me.
Oh, do I have advantage? Oh, normal for me, wasn't it? Hang on.
Ooh, 9.
By the way, you guys are crossing a few boxes here. They're all empty, look to be abandoned, nothing in them. As you're
Okay.
walking through this room. Okay, boys. As you approach, I'll move you guys up here. I'll give you that bit of view there. Lots, Robbie. Lots and lots of reading. I think I've got like 90 hours in Roll20 just trying to fucking get on top of everything. I'm still learning every day. Like I'm definitely not. I've got there's so much to it, isn't there, boys? There's so much to it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
as you enter this room or you see it, the whole area is enveloped in a soft blue light that comes from every direction: the floor, the walls, the roof. Everything appears to be glowing with ethereal quality, casting shadows and reflections that dance across the surfaces. The walls are covered in blue gemstones that are laminated behind a thin layer of clear rock, which provides the light in this room to illuminate it. The effect is both eerie to you and beautiful. You kind of feel like you're entering into a whole other world in here, and you kind of begin to wonder why it's so precious to these dwarven contingent, because it seems like this is just a very rich deposit, particularly this room. Yeah, so you kind of walking your way in.
Oscar, do you know what this stuff is?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I want to use my sort of stone cutting and dwarven sort of, background to understand what the ore actually is.
Yep. Yeah, you can roll an arc. What check? Does it tell you what check you roll for that, Mikey, or not? History check?
No. Yeah, it's a history, which is intelligence.
Okay, roll a history check for me.
Okay, we'll do.
With advantage.
With advantage. Okay, cool. Let's see how we go. 17.
Nice.
17. Okay. So this is a thin layer of lapis lazuli. You remember seeing this as a kid up in the Dwarven Mountains. Your dad once took you to a very precious gem dealer who had these particular stones, only found in the depths of mining contingents. Now, the lapis lazuli are held behind a very thin layer of limestone, almost like a veneer, but it is one huge big wall of this stuff.
Do I think that I can crack the thin layer of limestone to access these?
So far in the area that you can see, there doesn't look to be any penetrable cracks in the wall for you to do so.
Okay. In general, I want to keep an eye out for that as we're walking along.
Okay. No worries.
Okay.
So you are now out of dim light, by the way, Bjord, so you have normal vision in here because it's lighting your way.
Yeah. Okay. Does that extend? I can see the blue room on the map. Does that extend to the north as well?
It does. Yeah. It opens up to the north. There's also directly north of you another cavern that I'll just give you a little bit more view of here.
Cool.
So you kind of opens up around that way as well.
Okay. How are we feeling here, Bjord? Shall we carry on to the west, or do you want to go north from here?
I don't mind. We can keep going west.
Yeah,
I want to see these stones. They look amazing.
Yeah, we'll just walk ahead and just look at these boxes on the way through.
Okay. All right. I will give you some more vision, eh? Whoosh, down here.
Oh, cool.
Now. So, you see a pool of water in the center of this room, and it's kind of like slowly dripping in here.
Okay, this by the room. This is not where I'm moving, but you mean up here?
So yeah, up there, basically where you can see. Yeah, so up there where you are. Although it doesn't look like there is a. This room's a lot more water in it than what you would expect. Seems to be a crack in the roof, in the limestone, and there's a few little drips and pieces here. Against the wall, where the box is to the north, there appears to be a bunch of equipment kind of stored up there.
Okay, I think now that we see this opening up, maybe we have another attempt at stealth, or have we done that already?
We can apply your last stealth rolls if you guys are still stealthing. I think
Yeah, we're trying to be quiet.
Trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
No worries.
All right, in that case, we'll kind of walk up here.
You lead the way.
And I guess we're going to see some more of the cabin possibly from this perspective.
Yep. I'll just give you the whole lot here.
Yep. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to go have a look at this equipment then.
Okay. The equipment. The equipment it's weird here because they are all hilts of pickaxes, shovels, other implements, but the actual head, the actual steel part of these implements are not there. They are just clearly not there. You find one pickaxe and half of it has been corroded. And you can see where it stops. And the rest of it is kind of whole.
Okay, I want to have a really good look at the corroded one. Yeah, and take it to Bjord and say, what do you think of this?
It looks like it's been eaten away by something.
Roll an Arcana check on it.
Both of us?
Okay.
Yeah, you can, if you like.
Hang on. Try again.
Natural one.
I got an 8.
An 8. Definitely looks, just from looking at it, you don't know what has eaten away at this, but it looks like a chemical or something has just like melted it. Because the way it's uneven, it's not like cut perfectly. There's bits and pieces that look corroded, and then the whole later end side of the pickaxe is completely normal, untouched nearly.
Okay. What I would like to do is dip this tool's other end into the edge of the water, which is nearby,
Yep.
to see if it's corrosive.
Can do
Basically.
that. The water has no effect on the tool, but while you're there, you do notice that there is glinting in the water. The water is only about a foot deep, and you can see kind of like maybe some gemstones or something in there from where you are.
Okay. Does the water extend to the end of the cavern, or is it just in the middle?
It's just one little hole, one little patch. In fact, I'll draw a circle just to show you.
Oh, yeah, cool.
It's just like a little hole right here.
Bjorn, I can see something in there. I'm going to have a look.
Okay.
In I go to see what the glinting is.
Yep. Do you want to roll a perception check? See you, Barry. Late
See you,
night
Baz.
gaming. Fuck yeah. G'day, Sprock. Welcome.
Ooh, we get an 8.
Have a dip in the water. An 8. Okay. All right. You find one little gemstone worth 5 gold pieces. It is a lapis lazuli from
Nice.
this bit. There's obviously no veneer that's covering it, and it's just sitting there for you to grab.
Okay, grab it up. Alright, I guess we're
Grab it
going
up,
to
grab
walk
it
into
up,
here
grab it
and see if there's anything else over here worth our time.
Okay, so in the northern area of this room, there are a couple of boulders that are just sitting there. They are wet or appear to be wet. There is also another pool on the floor, appearing to be glinting.
Okay. I would like to walk up to one of the boulders and see if I can work out why it's wet.
Okay. At this point, you hear
Yeah.
this sucking of water. And in front of your eyes, this pool forms into this perfect gelatinous orb that is sitting in front of you. Slime. And out come a few little slimy boys. Whoops. Right in there.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
Slime.
Come on, slimy boys.
Yep. The two boulders and the one pool are slime boys.
Ah, dang it.
And let's roll for initiative. Let's go.
let's
Battle.
Battle. Slimy boy is going to get wrecked.
Oh.
Where's my...
Natural one for initiative.
I don't know about that.
Battle music. Cue the battle music.
Battle music.
Okay, right, slimes. Let me get them on, mate. Let me get them on. While you're looking at these, guys, you can see that the glinting, there are things inside their bodies.
Aha.
Cool.
It's like they're holding stuff.
Yep. They all rolled shit, but
I
less
rolled
shit than
terribly,
us.
man. I rolled a 1.
No.
Oh, shit. Right, you guys did roll terribly. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this slime at the back has first turn. How far can these guys move? Oh, God, not long. Not far. Fuck. Do they have any... Okay, no. So they only have 10 feet of movement. He is actually going to use his action to use another 10 feet and come up to Bjorn here like this.
No.
Okay. And on to the next one. Next ooze. This one here is going to walk over to Oxgar.
Here we go.
And he is going to... You see this, like, bit of slime kind of come out and form this very bulbous-looking part of it, and it just kind of, like, swings towards you extremely quickly. Kind of catches you a little bit off guard. It is a 9.
That is a miss.
It is a miss. No hit. Okay. The other ooze, same thing. Dodge 21.
That's a hit.
Okay, you take... let me just read this real quick. Right, you take 7 bludgeoning damage and 3 acid damage.
Right. Yep.
Also, you notice when this thing attacks you, your armor class goes down by 1. It seems to
Right.
corrode some of your armor.
Oh no, dude.
Okay. So I've got to be 18. I remember that. Right over here. Yep, that's cool.
Okay. You're
All
up.
right. Okay, I'm going to.
Smack him.
I am. I'm going to swing at the one closer to Fjord from me, so without moving.
Yeah.
And yeah, whack him with a hammer. So basically, a big swing, trying to cleave right through his guts.
Smack him.
And I get a 13.
13. Hits.
Ooh, that must have been close. Okay, now I'm going to, at this point, do a battle cry and do a maneuvering attack, which will give me extra damage when I do it as well, when I roll for damage. And it also means I get to maneuver Bjord out of combat 15 feet, half his movement that he gets to
Beautiful.
move.
Okay.
So you can do that now. Bjord,
Okay.
if you like, while I roll
Yep.
for damage.
15.
So that was 6 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
6 bludgeoning, Roger. Very
And
good.
also a superiority die, which is off 1.
7 damage. Okay, you hit this thing. Slice through it. I should be using sound effects for this stuff because that's what I have prepared. And you hit some metal on the inside of it. That's to match with the sound effect. When your weapon exits, you notice it has a bit of corrosion on it. -1 penalty to damage rolls on your weapon
Shit.
on your battle hammer. All right,
Okay.
Bjord, you're up.
Okay. I'm actually gonna cast a spell.
Ooh,
Um,
sheesh.
yeah, I'm gonna cast. I'll put it in the chat.
Yep.
This is a cantrip,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sacred Flame.
Mhm.
So the creatures have got to make a dex saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage.
Ooh, all right. Dex saving throw.
Holy shit.
Yep. So I'll lift up my hand into the sky, and a burst of flame comes out. It's every creature I can see.
It's every creature, is it?
Every creature, yep.
Holy shit,
Oh,
dude.
sorry, no,
That's
it's sorry, it's one creature.
One creature, okay.
Okay,
All right.
so I'll do the one in front of Mikey.
Yep, the one
The
that's
one I just
injured.
attacked, right.
It
Yeah.
rolled a natural 1 on that one.
Okay. So 1d8 radiant damage.
One
Do you want me to roll
d8
that, or do you want to roll that?
radiant. I'm just gonna have a quick look here.
Yeah, that's pretty
Blah,
full
blah,
on.
blah.
That's a
1d8
cantrip.
radiant damage. No, you can roll that. Yep, you roll that. Wolfie knows what's up. Oh yes. Okay, big, good dab. 8.
Cool.
Okay.
What else can I do? I can't. Can I cast
that-
a spell?
Hang on a sec. Did you get any kind of feeling for how much that damaged that particular creature when you hit it?
Yeah, sorry. Yes, that dealt a pretty good chunk of damage. This thing is looking pretty hurt now. There's it's got holes in its body, and it seems to no longer be able to form from the areas where it is injured. Looks to be quite damaged here. Yep.
Can I cast a spell as a bonus action now?
Say it again.
Can I cast a spell as a bonus action if it's a bonus action spell? If I just did a
If it specifies that it's a bonus action spell, I think you can.
that's the one. It is a one bonus action.
Nice.
I'm going to say yes. If you cast another spell as your main action, maybe someone in chat can verify that. But if it needs to say that it's a bonus action, then I would say that you're okay.
Yeah, it's one bonus action.
Okay.
Yep. All right, so I cast Shield of Faith on Oscar, which gives him +2 to his AC
Oh man,
for 10 minutes.
very good.
And then can I still move 15 feet?
Yep, you can take your actions and move. Yep.
All right, I'll move back to here.
Okay. You're keeping track of your spell slots too, hey?
Oh, yep.
Fjord?
That's
Yeah.
one gone.
Cool.
2 left.
Roger. Fjord's turn. That was a good turn, man. Okay, this guy here sees that Bjord is out of range and is going to move up to Oxcar, use his movement, and same thing. Forms this big... You can cast 2 spells in one turn. Only if the spell is a cantrip, which your first one was.
Yeah.
In this case, it's a legal move since Sacred Flame's a cantrip. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Cool. Yep. Cool.
Swings at you with a 17.
That's a miss.
Okay. Other grey ooze. Whoa. It's copping it. Swings at you with a 7.
That's a miss.
Final grey ooze swings at you with a 11. That is also a miss. Very well done.
Yeah.
Oxcar.
Okay, I'm swinging. Actually, before I do that, I'm yelling for Battle Hammer, and I'm going to use Second Wind to get some hit points back.
By the way, you get the feeling that if you have any, only metal things are going to corrode when you hit these things. So, as you've pulled your weapon out, you've gone, fuck, and realised that it's damaged your weapon. You get the feeling that that's only going to happen to metal stuff.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yep, no, that's worth knowing. So the first thing I'm going to do anyway is do my Second Wind. So I'll just do that now. So I think that is... Yeah, 1d10 for hit points back. Let's do that. A 1 plus 2 gives me 4. Unfortunate. Okay. Don't have many choices for weapons here, other than punching with my fist, which is only going to give me 4 damage.
Get Bjord to throw you some of the hafts in the corner of the room.
Yeah, that's not
Could
a bad
do
idea.
that.
Or I could actually change to my hand axe and whack it with the haft, which I have on me.
Turn it around the other way.
That's what I'm thinking. Or the haft of the hammer. I don't know if my hammer's full metal or not, actually. It's a warhammer.
See you, Fance. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Can we assume my hammer has a wooden haft on it?
Yeah, I would say that you're thinking about that enough to allow that to have a wooden haft. I would say that you would lose maybe like, I don't know, let's just be logical here. Maybe you would lose like 3 of the damage on a damage roll, something like that.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay, roll to hit still the same. Everything is still the same.
Yeah, sweet, cool. Okay, so 22.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, so it's normal damage, except we're going to take away 3. Yeah, so it's going to remove the... Yeah.
No, maybe that's a bit much. What do you roll, a d8?
Yeah, I roll a d8 and a plus 3 for strength. So it's pretty good.
All right. Okay, yeah. That was a
so
natural
it-
1 roll. That was a
it
natural
was
1 roll.
correct.
Yeah.
So 1 damage. Yeah.
Okay. Damage is damage. Good. Bjord, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to... Which one is the one I hit with the... The one closest to me is the one I hit with the...
Yeah. That's the
Flame,
one that,
yeah?
that's the one that Oxcar's been
All right.
attacking.
I'll attack that with the longbow. Yes.
Awesome.
Alright, so 7.
7.
What did you go for a sharpshooter shot?
Does not hit.
Alright, I'm going to use War Priest ability. I'll just show you.
Mm-hmm.
So I can make an additional attack when I do a main attack 3 times per day.
Oh,
Up to
God.
my wisdom
that's
modifier.
so good. Jesus.
Yeah, so it's 3 bonus action attacks a day until I rest.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack again. The same one.
That one level of priest, man. How good's that, eh?
Oh, yeah. Adds a lot of
Sheesh.
versatility and stuff. Oh, that's even worse. 5.
Does not hit.
Alright,
Are you sharpshooting, Curdy?
it's my turn. Yeah, I'm sharpshooting.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, these oozes are
I'm
going
rolling terribly.
to get another attack at 17.
Nope.
16. This is for the
Nope.
next one. The last one. 9. God damn it.
Oh, missed. Thank God.
Okay.
Yes.
Oscar, you're up.
I'm lucky for your AC as well. It's pretty good. Okay. Again, I'm going to use the halved to whack to that same one we've been attacking for a while now. So
Yep.
to hit,
Yep.
we get a 16.
Hits.
Okay, so damage,
Nice.
but take away 3, of course.
Yep.
So that's going to be 2.
2. Okay. Whittling them.
Whitlam.
Whittling them down. Bjord, you're up.
Just wondering, should I just keep casting flame on him? Nah, I'll attack with the longbow again. It's just a normal shot. Oh, sorry, sharpshooter.
Oh, God.
Rolled a 1.
Natural 1, doesn't it?
Alright.
Ooze is up. Yep. 14 does
Nope.
not hit. Epic battle music. 5, no. And 16. Wow.
Nice.
Getting lucky, boys.
All right. I give a big battle cry. I-
Wolfie. Yeah, he is. He knows
Yeah.
what's up. Loves it.
11.
Yes, Thug. Don't tell them that. Don't read chat. Could someone delete
Okay.
that?
Alright.
Sorry.
I'm not looking at it.
I'll delete it. There you go. Yep, deleted it. Got rid of
I
it.
didn't see it. Okay. I got a 11 with the half to the axe.
Hits. Yep.
Oh, that's
hit.
close. Surprised by that. That's good. Okay, and for damage is so just 1 again. I'm about to roll better for damage.
Oof, oof.
Oh.
Unlucky rolls. All right, Bjord, you're up. Sorry,
All right.
Thug. I do know. I do know. I just don't want them to know.
Alright.
Don't you worry about a thing.
Just thinking what other tools I've got. I'm just gonna keep shooting.
Yeah, just try a normal shot, man. Maybe get a hit on.
Sharpshooter. Yes,
Oh,
that's
and a
more like
crit.
it. Alright. Damage 22 piercing.
Yep.
Jesus.
Comes in. And
Oh,
Nice.
dead. Brown bread. Gone. That one is cooked.
cactus. Awesome.
Cactus. So remove him from the turn order. 2 grey oozes to have an attack here. 18.
Miss.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Yeah. Thanks.
That-
Shield of Faith, dude.
At 2
I know.
AC, doing
needed that.
wonders. And 13. Doesn't hit.
Definitely isn't it. All right, I'm turning on the southern one with the handle of my hammer
Yep.
and 21.
Yep. Hits.
Anything but a 1. Come on, man. Let's go. Okay, 7.
Hey,
That's better.
nice. Okay, so 7. Takes a pretty good hit. You see it's just like absolutely bludgeons it. With some metal on the inside of it. Whoops.
Yeah.
And it is Bjord's turn.
Cool. I'll just keep attacking. Which one did you? Oh, can I
Yeah,
see
the
which one?
southern one.
I was going to attack the southern one. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that as well.
Yeah, the Southey. Ooh. Yep.
What's that? God, 16.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay. 14 piercing.
14. Oh. How do you want to kill it?
Oh,
I guess the arrow just embeds deep into this gelatinous goo, and it kind of knocks it back a little bit, and it sort of rolls around in the watery cave and dies.
It's good.
Beautiful.
1 remains. This music is a bit intense, isn't it? Okay, what do we got? This one here gone. Okay. Going to try attack you. Bang. 5. Does not hit. Oops. Oxcar, you're up.
all right, fantastic. Yeah, again, after the axe or the hammer, should I say, on this guy. What do we got? So 24.
Beautiful.
Hits.
Not a 1. A 1.
Okay. All good. Bjord, you're up.
I'm
Just a little hit there.
for shits and giggles just gonna cast Sacred Flame again.
Sacred Flame, Roger.
So they're gonna make a dex saving throw.
Dex save.
Actually, how do I figure out what my spell?
Dex. I think you can click on the spell to cast it, can't you?
Yeah, hang on, let's just try that. Oh yeah, there we go.
Hey. Oh, what's the
Radiant
sharpshooter stuff? DC.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can click all that shit. Hang on.
Well, he rolled a 10 on the dex save.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's under, because it's 8 plus my wisdom modifier and my proficiency. It'll be under.
Right. Okay.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. So, Snapstar said 8 plus proficiency plus spell casting.
Okay.
Wisdom modifier is 3, so it's at least 11. So yeah, he gets hit.
Beauty.
Yep. So 1d8 radiant.
1d8 radiant. All right, roll
I'll
that.
roll it. Hang on.
It's pretty good.
Oh man, 1.
I think it's 1. Okay.
Yep.
The ooze is going to try to once again bash Oxcar.
Should see.
Ooh, rolls a 21 this time.
That's a hit.
Oof.
Damage 6 bludgeoning and 5 acid damage, and your
Jesus.
armor loses another AC.
Oh. Let's go and keep track of that.
And Oxcar is up.
Cool. Feeling, a bit wounded now, a bit over these ooze. So yeah, okay, just go at it again with the hammer. Or the half of it, should I say. 24.
It's a hit.
Good hit.
Not a 1. 3.
3. Roger. Okay. Bjord, you're up.
All right. I'm just going to have a normal longbow shot at this guy.
Tough for a melee class, hey? Hits.
Nice. 17.
Yep.
Damage 10 piercing.
10, yep, absolutely. Takes a very big hit. This thing has now
Ooh.
got holes through it. It's barely kind of getting enough momentum to swing, but it does manage to swing. It swings once again, forming into like a club-like, swipes across, completely misses. Oxcar kind of ducks under the attack across the head, and Oxcar, you're up.
And yes, I duck underneath and come up for an uppercut with the the haft in the what I think is its head. 14.
Hits.
And for damage,
Fingers its head.
2.
2. 2. Oh, that's cool. How did you put a... Wait, what? Am I seeing this right? 2. Yeah, okay, yep, 2. Oh, right. Bjord, you're up.
All right. Once again, a normal shot.
Okay. Thank
Parrying
you.
arrows at 17.
Thank you, Wolfie, for the advice as well. Yes, hits.
Yeah, that's good, dude. Okay, cool. Damage 7 piercing.
All right. Done. Dead.
Good hit.
Well done, boys. Got him.
All right. I run over to Oscar saying, "Are you okay?" So he took a few big hits there.
Yeah, I'm pretty weak actually. Got fairly beaten up.
All right. Well, mate, I've got a pocket full of berries. 30 in fact, so
Wow. I feel
take
like
as many as you like.
I feel like 17 would be a good number.
Okay. It's very specific.
Yeah, it's a really specific number.
All right. They're yours.
All right.
Do you have any spare?
No.
Okay, take another one.
Okay, I'll take my other one.
Good luck.
For good luck.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. Feeling much better. This is going to be a good
I
story
think
for the Pipe
You
of
take. I
Remembrance.
think you'll take a minute to each of them. I think, if I remember correctly.
Okay. Well, I'm going to eat them while you
Okay.
rummage.
All right. Can I check through the corpses?
Yep, you can check.
Taking care not to touch it with any sort of metal.
Absolutely.
things.
So checking through the corpses, there is a bunch of rubies and gold and basically like every little precious gem colors that you've seen for a while. Almost like these things were hoovering them up in the area.
Nice.
You can roll 5d6. It's probably a better dice to roll for that, but fuck
Oh,
it.
that's cool. I'll do
I
that
designed
altogether.
this one, by the way, which is why it's,
Did
it's a
you?
little bit me. Yeah, I did.
17 altogether.
17. All right, I'll give you 17 gold for those.
Lovely.
On the other slime, it has a potion of healing in there. So add that to your
Lovely.
inventory too. How many of you guys got total now?
I've got 2.
I've got 2 now as well.
Okay. Perfect.
While I'm munching on my berries, and while Bjord's looking through these oozes,
Yep.
I say, "Here, look at this hammer. See if you can get this shit off there."
So
What do I see when I look at it? Does it look permanently damaged or?
Oxcar's armor and hammer are permanently damaged with what happened there. So I think the hammer was it 1 once, so -1
Yep.
off the damage, and the armor 2 AC off the armor.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Fun fact. I don't mind telling you this now. Anything metal they would have corroded, apart from magic items. If you had magic armor, then it would be
Oh, yeah.
no deal. So timely that you're looking for a new armor upgrade, Oxcar, I think, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Oscar? One of my cantrips I could have taken was mending. I could have bloody fixed your stuff for you.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't take it. Yeah, I didn't take it.
Oh, that's funny.
No worries, Wolfie. Enjoy the lurk. Thanks for hanging out. Nothing else in this room that you guys can
Okay.
see.
Cool.
All right. And so I'm gonna grumble at my armor and weapons as I stalk my
Yep.
way out of here.
I don't think we have any spares in the bag either. I think we sold them all.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything at the moment. Agree. Anyway,
Okay.
such is life. Okay, so I'm just going to.
Oh shit. It's that noise again.
All right, we're gonna go this way.
Going that way? OG?
Going to try and stealth again,
Yep.
Good idea.
and I will guide Oscar on how to.
Okay, so that means I
move
get to roll
stealthily.
a D4 on top, right?
Yep.
Disadvantage as well. Aren't
Stealthy. Nice.
Oh, all right, 25 for me. Come on. Oh no. I think you roll
I? A
die
D4 as well.
to the bottom. Yeah, it's not going to matter, I don't think.
Okay, so yeah, I think I've got like a 8.
All right. Yep. Cool.
Okay. What was it? A 2 and what did you get, boys?
I got an 8.
An 8?
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Okay,
no,
cool,
disadvantage. No, I got a 5. Sorry.
Okay. Roger. Roger. Now what
Pretty
can
loud.
stream see? Oh, a little bit. Yeah, you guys are a little bit crunching through here. Well, Oxcar is anyway, but that's okay. As you guys move up, I might as well reveal this to you. Just reveal this whole room. Bug it. So, yeah, to your surprise, it loops back around to the starting room.
Oh.
Which is great because I want to go on the cart.
Okay, so, boys, you walk into a room that is lit once again through stones. This time, precious orange, yellow, red, and pink. As you step into the room, your eyes are immediately drawn towards the warm, glowing light that emanates from these stones. The walls of the room are made of rough, jagged rocks and have been carved out by the dwarven operation. The remaining gemstones are beautiful, but hold no value. The ceiling is high and arched, with stalactites hanging down, icicles, almost. The floor is uneven and covered in a layer of soft, fine sand. In the center of the room, there is a small pool of water which reflects the light from the stones, creating a mesmerizing pattern of shadows and highlights on the walls. The water is crystal clear, bright blue. As you look around the room, you notice that the stones are that are lighting up just ordinary, not worth anything, but they look pretty cool. You do also notice that there's a few boxes scattered around in this room as well.
Okay, I think we want to just be creeping forward, checking boxes, and just seeing what else we can see. I'll move up to here for now.
Yep.
Roll a perception check on the pool. So are you not looking at anything in particular yet? Then I'll just wait and see what you do.
Yeah. We're gonna. Yeah, I mean, we're just basically poking around.
Just poking.
Get to about here.
Nothing
Is
jumps
this
out.
normally lit in here?
Normally, yeah, this is normal. You guys can both see
Alright.
in here. Fine. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna say, Bjord, stay here while I go and have a look a bit closer. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk kind of over here and sort of look at the pool and also look around the corner, see if I can see anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna stay hidden back here behind this box, DM, if I can.
Roll. If you're looking at the water, roll a perception check on the water.
Alrighty. Oh, hang on. Disadvantage. Let's try that again. Perception. I keep forgetting to change those back after I use them. So we got an 8.
8. You're confident that it's not a slime, the pool of water.
Awesome.
You see gemstones in there, and you can roll 2d20 for its value in the gemstones.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Cool. Okay. We got not very much. 12.
12 gold worth of random gemstones in there of different rarity.
Fantastic. Okay. So with these boxes that are around, I guess the ones back here, was there anything in those?
Yep. So there's 2 boxes.
These
both,
two here. Yep.
Both are closed.
Yep.
You pry one of them open, and it's the same substance in the one in the main room. Looks
Boom powder.
No, not that one. The useful to the blacksmith box.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah.
Bring me your bag.
I don't know if we can carry. Can we carry some more of this?
Yeah, I think we've got 500 pound in there, and this was only 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Come
we've
over
got
here,
2
Bjorn.
lots
Let's
of the.
stick it in your bag.
Okay.
So do we just call that ore times 2? Is that kind of what we're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, do that. That's fine. Yeah, ore times 2 is good.
Hell yeah. Okay. While I'm writing this in, do you want to keep looking around, Bjord?
Yeah, I'll look around.
The rest of the boxes that are in here, there's like 3 or 4 of them, are all just empty.
Okay.
This bit looks pretty well scavenged, close to the entryway. The miners just spent a bit of time in here pulling out the precious bits and pieces, and
Pretty though. All right.
pretty well travelled.
All right. Well, we're back to the cart.
Okay.
Back to the cart.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Bjord,
Right.
you know I'm a dwarf, right? You know I like mining.
Oh my god. I don't think this cart's a good idea.
We definitely
Like,
have
this
to
is a
take the cart.
terrible idea.
We have to take the cart.
Why don't we just put a torch on the cart and then send the cart down first and walk behind?
No. We have to take the cart. Okay, I
So
want
you-
to roll a persuasion check to persuade him to get in the cart.
Yep, yeah, go.
Alright, let's see how we go. Alright, can't see it. 6 down.
Okay. Look, I will tell you now, it's dark. It's darkness in front of you, but you can see that if you tried to walk the cart, it would just go, because it actually just goes off the edge down a hill like that. I'll tell you what, though, the track looks very well maintained here.
All right. Okay, cool. All right. I'm happy if you are.
Alright,
You can go in the front though. I'll go in the back.
I'll go in the front and let's light a torch
Alright.
so we can see what's going on.
Okay.
And we'll attach it to the front of the cart. Hey, are torches actually, are they usable in a way? Like, if you use one, do they go away?
Yeah, I think so. Don't they?
Does it say it on the torch? I'm actually not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, they last a certain period of time. Yeah, 1 hour.
1 hour.
1
Yeah,
hour.
okay. Alright.
Light in a 20 foot radius of light.
Okay,
Also-
boys. Oops, that's not what I want.
I light a torch to put it on the front of the cart.
Okay. Yep, you can see in front of yourself. I need the Donkey Kong Country fucking minecart music as you guys do this. Okay, all right. So, you guys both sit in the cart. It feels very sturdy and safe so far. I'll start revealing the pathway as you guys kind of move down it. Down you go. Down you go. So you come up to here. Now, right where that wooden bit stops, it descends quickly. Like, it is like a fucking drop. All of a sudden, you guys lose control. Now, who's driving this cart here? Who's driving this cart?
I muted me.
Oh, I don't know. You're at the front.
Me, definitely.
You're at the front? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you see this corner here into the rocks.
Oh, shit.
You've got the controls, and I want you to make a acrobatics check to see
That's not good.
both of you. So I'm going to average this rollout over both of you to see how well you move the cart around this corner, to see how well you go.
24.
Whoa, that is
Here we go.
very good. So you guys like go whoosh down this fucking hill and just like going flying down, and you both take the corner. Oxcar's a little bit off balance, but Bjord
Lean left.
Bjord kind of knows what's up. Whoosh around this corner.
That's so funny. Ooh.
There is a skeleton standing in the road, and you guys just go like fucking slam into him, and bones
it?
and shit go flying everywhere. And
The
like,
sound effect for a bone hit.
yeah, where is that? Yeah, we need the fucking bone hit. Where's the bone hit? Oh, is that? That's not a very fucking good one.
Yeah. Oh no. This is
That'll
cool.
do. Anyway, so you guys slam this skeleton, instantly kills it, but bones and shit fly everywhere. And then in front of your peripheral, you see, as you're slowly working up the hill, the tracks are beginning to end on that row. You guys have still got speed, and you both feel like that if you both at the same time held it and jumped up, you would make it onto this track. So I'm going to get you to make an average strength check, a athletics check for me, please.
Athletics.
Athletics, yep.
Oh, shit. This could be a problem.
Okay. So as you've got bones in your cart and stuff, and it's kind of throwing you off a bit that you've just fucking plowed through this skeleton. You come up to where the track ends, and you both try to like jump up and hop it on there. You kind of talk to each other as you're going, quick, you're like, quick, hop, 3, 2, 1, but you both do it out of time. And it doesn't quite land on the tracks, and the cart like topples on its side. You both take 1d8 of bludgeoning damage from falling out of the cart. That's 3 to you, Bjorn,
5.
and...
Oh, you're right.
Oh, you guys can
Sorry.
see it?
No, roll, mate.
All right. Oh, yeah, whatever. Roll your own. That's fine. 5 to you, Oxgar, and 3 to you, Bjord. And you guys are sitting here in this on the floor in this room.
Okay, so we're up here somewhere. Oh, at the end, are we? Or
No,
back here
just where you
somewhere?
are,
We're right
Oxgar.
here,
Yeah,
right?
where you
Right
are.
there.
And you also notice now that there is a little pulley there where you can actually change the way the
Oh.
tracks
Carts work.
the tracks go.
Is the
Maybe
cart
we
broken?
should have walked it first.
No, the cart's fine. You can put it back on the tracks should you wish.
Let's go again. Okay, well.
Alright. Okay.
All right, so I can see there's a fork back there. Shall we carry on or go back? What do you want to do?
We might as well explore while we're here. Straight ahead.
All right, so I guess we're just going to creep ahead, weapons at the ready.
Is it ready?
Yeah. See what
Right.
we can see.
I'm going to give you the majority of this room. It is pretty well lit in here.
Oh yeah, cool.
I'm going to move the viewers up as well. Now, this is like classic dwarven mining operation. They've built this huge, big central piece that works on a bunch of cogs. And you can basically reroute this minecart to go different ways. You can see the system in the middle, quite easy to use, just a bunch of pulleys that you can kind of rotate and move to get it to the way that you want to. You can potentially move the minecart around this bit to carry on. Oh, by the way, Mikey, Rizza in chat is Craig Bairstow. I don't want to dox him. Craig from Albany.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Hey, man. How's it going? Nice to see you, buddy. Okay, as for this room... give me a sec. Yeah, so massive big gears basically in here. There's nothing else really in here. The boxes are empty. Nothing else of note apart from the contraption in the middle.
Okay.
There's another big boulder up here.
Yep, another big boulder up there.
All right. Cool.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
Oscar, should we get this minecart and switch it around?
Yeah, look, I guess so. We can put it on the thing, and I think maybe we should venture ahead first and see if we need a minecart.
All right.
Yeah, I guess there's
follow
nothing in these
you.
boxes worth our looking at.
No, nothing else in here.
All right.
You hear
Hang
it?
up on the
You hear
tracks.
it this time?
Yes.
And
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
it is coming directly in front of you guys. And it sounds
Right
like
front.
it's in the next room.
All right. Well, Bjord, get behind me in a good spot for arching. I'm going in.
Okay. Does he still have the spell on him? The
How long does it last?
An
10
hour.
minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. Nah.
Yeah.
I would say it's just dropping now by the time you
Yeah.
guys have gotten the cart and come around.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Okay. You want to carry on forward?
I'm just gonna stay back here.
Roger.
Oh, there's a cart here.
There is an abandoned cart there blocking the way, yeah.
Okay. Do I think I can move this cart?
Yep. You can just kind of squeeze past it if you like. Up to you.
All right. I'm going to squeeze
Just
past
gonna
it.
sneak
Quite
up
s-
Are
and
you guys stealthing?
yeah.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think we should try and stealth. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to roll again, or do you want to take our last
Roll
one?
roll a stealth check for me this time, and I will.
Alright. I'm guiding you again.
Yep. Hold on. I'm just going to put anything up. Yeah, okay.
Come on, go good.
Disadvantage on stealth.
15 for me.
I got a 7, but I got a die 4 as well. Hang on. Let me just fix
Come
this.
on, go high, go high.
I need a 4 on the die 4. Let's go. Come on. 1. 8.
Okay. You guys moving up, stealthy.
Yeah, nice.
Just gonna stay behind this minecart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna poke. Ooh, what the hell's that?
All right, this room opens up. These guys rolled very good insight checks. Investigation checks. So they know you're coming. Let me just reveal what we got here.
The hell's that?
Dunno.
So, players,
Shit.
you see the blood and gore of the two dead miners
Oh no.
They
it's-
are-
what's their names again?
being consumed
Baron
by
and Marius.
Baron and Marius by what appears to be a spectre of some sort. Two of them, one on each of these. They are bending down, consuming the life force of these two dwarves. They look to have been dead for quite some time, ripping the soul from their body. There is also, to the south, another ghastly figure. And this is frightening to you guys. As soon as you see this, prep yourselves for battle. And guess what, boys? That is where we're going to end. Episode 3 of the Dungeon Brothers. That's it. It's getting fucking late. But good job, fellas.
It is getting late. Yeah, GG's.